Hey guys, how are you guys today? Let me see if you guys can hear me and everything like that. Let me get it together because I don't really know what to say about this one. Okay, A lady, that's great. Yeah, at least you're listening in because I'm going to need your guys' help with this one because you guys know a lot of the information from other YouTubers and things like that. And I'm not really into all of the, drama side of it. So I'm really trying to wait till we get a couple of people in here, but I'm just going to say what it is that I'm needing help with because I don't know if you guys remember what day it was. Hi, Christina. You're listening. Thank you. I don't know what day it was or um, not recording, but which video it was where, hi, Ria, baby, how are you? I don't know what video it was where we were talking to Angelica and she's like, oh, well, I have some video of her recording her speaking to, you know, sheriffs and Andy and stuff like that because I want to know so that I can go look for it and see what went on that channel with a YouTuber that said, I don't know if it was a male or female, I'm not quite sure, but another YouTuber said that they spoke with Andy. And from what I've heard Andy say himself, I don't think that's 100% true. So I want to see the video. Were you guys on the phone with her when she spoke to Andy, or I think it's a she. I could be wrong. When the YouTuber spoke to Andy, or did they say he showed them the tapes from Costco? Because hearing Andy, he said he hasn't talked to anybody but the sheriff. So I'm a little conflicted with this because in the recording that I'm looking for, she sends me partial of the video. Now, I don't go on Snapchat and Twitter and Twitch and things like that, but I happened to go into my Snapchat because I was going to delete it. But I seen I had a missed message from her fiance. So I go in there and it's 3 full videos. And that's leading me to believe differently than I was kind of thinking before. So that's what has me like, I don't know where to go with this. This is why it's so hard for me to pick where I think, what side of the fence am I going to be on? Because in the one we heard on the video, it cuts off right before he's about to say sheriff. And we do catch that in that video, but we don't fully hear him say it. In this video, he says that and it continues. It's longer. So only me and her fiance has these videos. And that's why I don't want to upload it and people take it and do all kind of crazy things with that. I just, like, after I posted my last post is when I found these videos. So when she was saying she was sending it to my Facebook, she didn't send it to my Facebook. She sent it to my Snapchat, and I don't even know how she found that Snapchat because it's not even out there like that. And let's see. Hey, Jeanette, how are you? Yes, Christina, someone is lying in this situation, and I don't know who it is. Is Andy lying or is this YouTuber lying? Because I'm unsure. Hi, make this go viral. How are you? A lady says, is a YouTuber that has a video that spoke to Andy. Okay, so she spoke to Andy. Is it on? Are you guys seeing her or hearing her speak to Andy at the same time? Or is this just said? Because I've seen some of that video go through the entire thing, because I don't know why I didn't. I just didn't. But with Angelica talking on the phone with Andy, he says, I didn't talk to anybody but the sheriffs. I haven't shown anybody but the sheriffs. So I'm confused. Jeanette says, I checked out another YouTuber's video that was posted on August 24th. She didn't, wait, it moved up. She didn't sound, hold on. Just click up here. She didn't sound as manic as she did when she came in here. And I wonder why that is. I don't feel like I'm like intimidating. I listen. So Jeanette also says she was live on video that I looked at. Where is this video? Do you guys hear Andy? Because if that's the case, he's lying right here. He's lying on the phone. He's lying. Because he says he hasn't given it or anything to anyone. Now I have all 3 videos on one screen record, because Snapchat will take it right away from me. So hold on, let me find, slow down. Let me find the part that I'm talking about, because that doesn't make any sense to me. Give me a second. Hold on. No. Oh yeah. I don't know if you guys can hear, but someone's lying in this situation, and I don't know who it is. So if you guys heard Andy on there, it's a lie. But if you guys don't, I'm so confused. Let me see. The lady from Missing Justice group that followed the Amari case in Vegas, and she said yes. Okay, so I followed the Amari case. I went out to Vegas. I did all of that. So who are we speaking of? Because if she heard this, I want to know, because I want to speak with her, and I'm pretty sure if she did that case, she spoke to me while I was in Vegas. So I'm going to need to know what's going on here, because Sheriff is saying something, she's saying something, Andy's saying something. Whoever you guys are saying has this recording with Andy, I don't know. I don't know. Please give me a Google number that I can call and play the audio. Okay. I don't have a Google number, but I have a number that that you can call. It's 619. Let me put it also in the chat. 379-1291. I keep saying I'm gonna put this in the not in the chat. I'm actually gonna put it up here so you guys can see it, because I need some understanding here. Because, and also some things that the sheriff is saying is leading me to think that they are not telling the truth. And I live in California. I'm not trying to get caught up in this mess, because I just feel sorry for her if she is not lying. Because Another person that I spoke to, let me read this to you guys. Let me put this in there. Oh, is my number pad not on? Oops. There we go. So I'll put it up there if you didn't get it. Because guys, we really gotta figure this one out. And I'm not trying to go to war with the police department. I'm just not. But if they're lying, y'all know I keep it real. I'm not picking no one's side. So I just give it to you guys, and you guys will take it from there and believe what you want to believe. But it's looking a little off to me on both sides. I don't know. Oh, let me read that to you guys. I'm all over the place right now. All over the place. Let me make sure. Okay, no one is called. So let me go in and read what one of the subscribers in the building had told me. Wait, let me ask. Hey, lady, is it okay if I read a little part of a message we had earlier today when I was telling you that the situation seems a little bit, I just don't know, y'all. I really just don't know. Let's see. Okay. And that number, I said just a minute ago. Hi, Josh Star. How are you? No, she said it. Okay, DMV. So it's a woman YouTuber, and only she said it. Or did you guys hear Andy? Did you guys hear Andy? Is what I want to know. Please confirm. Andy is the Costco manager. Andy is the Costco manager. Yes. Thank you. Make this go viral. Thank you. For my number is in the chat, 619-379-1291. And that's from make this go viral. I hate using this PC, y'all, because it just doesn't work out for me sometimes. Give me 5 minutes. I will locate it. Great. There goes my number. Make this go viral TV. Let's put it in there for me. Facts. We do not know what we are dealing with here. No. I'm telling you guys, I am like on an emotional roller coaster at this point. Like, okay. And Andy says yes. So I'm going to play. I'm not going to play it. I'm sorry. I'm going to read what we were discussing earlier today. I believe that was in here. Let me locate that for you guys real quick. Okay, she was saying if someone reported that a child said that they were being abused, the law in California states the child should be removed from the home for observation and investigation for 7 to 14 days, and that did not happen. April mentioned the cops messed up on this, and at this point, they are now in defensive mode. So it's seeing that and hearing whoever she's talking to in this police department, I believe it's a sheriff, or they say they haven't spoke with the family, they haven't done any of that. And this was when the let me see when the Snapchat was. It was on. See, I know it was going to go away, so I'm happy that I recorded it. Happy I recorded it. Let me see. How do I scroll on here though? Because the Costco number is in here. Let's see. It was on. Gotta go through it slow. I believe it says she sent this to me Wednesday, and I didn't even know because I don't go on here. We didn't tell her to send it to her. We said send it to Messenger, right? I could have swore that's what we told her. Wait, there it goes. Yes. So it was Wednesday. And now look where we are. Today's Tuesday, and I'm just now seeing this. So let's see. Okay, we have someone calling in. Give me a second.
The manager, his name was footage from yesterday from 12 p.m. until 2 p.m. The incident occurred yesterday at 1 p.m. with a representative from our team on the phone with him. He went through all the footage with her. She was on the phone with him for a couple of hours. And all of the activities that this woman made did not happen as far as the video.
I don't know who called in because it was a private number and they didn't say anything and just started playing it. But I didn't really hear it that well. But I believe that they're just saying that they called and I didn't hear Andy at all. I just heard a female's voice. So, guys, what are we going to do with this? What are we going to do with this information? Because I'm going to need, I never heard Andy's voice. So is everyone just ganging up on her, or is this really all fabricated? Because I need your guys' advice because okay, I can read it. Thank you. Okay, calling again. Hold on. Let's touch screen. Hello?
That this happened at, we get the police information that it happened at. We call the Costco. The manager, his name was Andy. He watched the video footage from watched the video footage. Andy. Name was Andy. The manager, his name was Andy. Manager, his name was Andy. He watched the manager, his name was Andy. He watched the video footage from yesterday from 12 p.m. until 2 p.m. The incident occurred yesterday at 1 p.m. with a representative from our team. Through all the footage with her. She was on the phone with him for a good couple of hours.
Thank you. Whoever that is, thank you. Guys, I don't know. You know what? I think I want to call Costco because do I really want to do that? I don't know. I find it hard to believe. Why would Andy get on the phone and talk to Angelica and say, she's asking him, so you never talk to these women? He says no. So who is lying? What YouTuber is this? What YouTuber is this? I mean, you guys know I'm not about the drama or anything like that. I just want a personal conversation because maybe me and her can call him at the same time because I'm not getting the same information. Hi, Etta B. How are you? Hi, Ian E. Thanks for joining. What do you guys think? What do you guys think about this? Janetta Jackson says they don't remove children for neglect. Okay. Let's see. Dukes is in the building. How are you guys? It is burning up out here. I have on like 3 fans and I'm still burning up. Hey, Martha. How are you? Let's see. Let's keep going down here. so I can see what you guys are saying. That is true. Very true. I see Miss Dee in the building. Tawana, how are you? Let's see. Trying to see what you guys think. Dark Child Williams says, I normally don't pop people up, but I got to get to the bottom of this. Go to Paris Million's video. Someone in a Facebook group called Andy, and Andy explained what happened in Costco, video frame by frame. So is he lying to her? Or what day did this happen? Did it happen before Wednesday? Because I received these on Snapchat on Wednesday. I just opened up my Snapchat today. So did this YouTuber, I don't know if you guys are saying it's on her page or someone else's page, and I don't know. But did they speak with Andy before or after Wednesday? Like, what date is on the video? Because he could have talked to whoever the women are after, because I'm just not sure, guys. I don't think she's lying about the girl. I do think she is going on, but I do think she may be making stories. That's what I think. I think that maybe some of this kind of is true, and there's just a lot of embellishment to it. But I don't, guys. Christina says, I give up. I want to see what part I want to play right now. So just so you guys can hear a part of it. And I'm going to make sure it's the one where the Costco number is on there and she's not talking to the police department. Hold on. Give me a second. You guys can. I'm just going to let you guys hear this. He says he only spoke to the sheriff's department. He says he only talked to the sheriff's department. So I'm a little bit confused. I was thinking the same thing. I should call. Maybe. I mean, I don't want any drama. That's all I'm saying. I'm not for all of that. I don't want any drama. I'm just trying to get some type of understanding here. Because, hold on. I'm going to just let you guys hear this part. Are you guys with me? Put some ones in the chat if you guys are with me and are going to hear this part with me so we can see what's going on. Your name is ChynaD. Stay out of it. Yeah, I don't want to, did something happen? Tay, I'm late. Nothing happened. I just found some videos that were sent to me on Wednesday. So I'm trying to get some clarification of what's going on, because let me just play this really quickly. Make sure it's all the way up. You guys with me? Let me go down. You see, I got some. Yeah, we got some ones. All right, let's listen.
So the sheriffs were the only one.
Your last name, Angelica?
Yes, Angelica Mendes.
Mendez.
Yes, I'm sorry.
Yeah, the sheriff's department are actually, they're the only ones that I spoke to.
So they're the only ones that you actually showed video, and you never once spoke to these women about them speaking to the family, speaking to the officer at the scene, or even showing video, because they're trying to frame you in looking bad, but we all seen what happened, the witnesses and everyone else seen what happened, and they're trying to claim me to sound bad, but all I was doing was protecting a little girl who claimed that she got raped. You know, so.
Okay, yeah, no information was shared with anybody, no video was shared with anybody, so there's no information.
Thank you.
Guys, somebody speak to me, please, because what's going on here? I know you guys heard that. What's going on? DMV babe says he's lying. So is Andy lying? What's going on, guys? I'm not in the loop, and I'm just trying to figure this out. Hey, Christina, how are you? Thanks for joining. I'm trying to figure this out. So DMV says he's lying. Hey, lady, how are you? Let's see. Oh, I hope I didn't just miss it. Okay. That's the opposite of what PM said. Oh, no, I blocked you. Guys, how do I unblock someone? Oh, I accidentally blocked lady. How do I unblock somebody? No, I can't have her blocked. Hold on. I got to figure out how I'm going to do this. I can't have her blocked. Okay, I don't, hey lady, can you please write something in the chat so I know that you weren't blocked? Because I went up and it says that you're not, but I see something that says that a message was blocked. So let's see here. M says he probably was just trying to get her off the phone. I think Angelica made this up. Okay. See, I love all the different opinions because I don't know. That could be anybody. We don't even know if that's really Andy. That's true. So what I'm going to do is, let me see if I can bring it up here and show so I can see, because the number's on the phone. Because she also sent it to me and told me to call it, but I didn't want to call. Okay, so this is Costco. Sorry. It's the number. It's the number to a Costco. So, Costco food court. Guys, I'm confused. At this point, I'm really confused. Did you guys hear what he said? I agree. Plus, Costco must have that on backup and retrieve the deleted video. I don't even know if they deleted the video. I don't think they would delete the video. I started to drive by Angelica's house. She lives by me. Hey, she lived by you? I might have to come out there with you, lady. So I need to sit down with her and say, look, tell me the truth. Like, tell me. Because if they are lying, I don't want to sit here and, keep throwing out this information and this narrative if she's not. But if they are, I don't want to be involved because that's a little too deep for me. Thank you, Christina. Yes, there are 44 in the building. Please go and hit that like button. That's what I'm talking about. And if you are not subscribed, go and hit that subscribe button and notifications. because I could pop up at any time. So please go ahead and do that for me. I'm going to drop for you guys, if you guys could get me to my 1,000 subscribers, I will drop some of my unreleased videos, recordings, not video recordings, I'm sorry, voice recordings of Angelica, all like from stuff that we've talked about. And I will drop these videos and you'll see the phone in her hand. You'll see the number. And she goes, this is Angie, right? Because she sent me 2 versions. That's the one she sent me that day. The other version that she sent me goes longer than that one. So you knew? Yes, I do see you in the chat. Could you see what's going on with A Lady? Because I don't want her to be blocked. And it said blocked on there. It didn't even say remove message. It said blocked, and that's not okay. I don't know if I have to go do it on the studio or what. Let's see this one right here. Guys, help me out with this because I want to know who's lying, and I'm going to play it again. I'm going to play it again. L44. Hey, how are you? It says, I remember seeing somewhere Angelica posted a short video of her supposed to be speaking to Andy. It probably was over here because she did. And we kind of was like, wait. We didn't get to hear the whole thing. And so we put together that he said sheriff. And when she sent me the longer version, which I didn't know that was a shorter one, I'm going to go up to the top because I didn't realize she sent me the short one of like a sheriff, and then another longer version of that one. I just realized that right now. Let's see. Where was I at? Supposed to be speaking to Andy, I think. But gosh, there's been, yes. It's so much that I can't fully remember each thing from each day because it's just so much for us to look through. Lady. We need to, I want to pull up. I know you guys keep saying don't pull up, but your girl ain't really too worried about all of that. I mean, she could possibly set me up, but if that's how she feels things needs to go, then hey, I'm just trying to get some clarity here. That's what I want. Tay says, never watched Nosie's channel before, but she popped up in my feed the day she called the sheriff's department. At first, they were dismissive. Andre? Who's Andre? There's an Andy. I don't know. Yes, lady, smash that like button, y'all, if you have not already. And subscribe. I'm trying to get to 1,000, y'all. Trying to get to 1,000. So Kelly Com is in the building. How are you? Hey, lady, don't blame you. Very confusing story. It is. And since I'm receiving all this information, it like puts me in like a whirlwind. I'm like, where do I go? Fun to be blonde is in here. Hey, how are you? Hello to everyone. Happy Tuesday. Yes. Let's see. Tay in the building. After she said how many followers, they began taking her seriously. Oh, I think you're talking about Paris Million. I think after she said how many followers, they began to take her seriously. Okay. And then DMV backs that up. Facts. Okay. See, I don't know about all of this, you guys. I tried to kind of like look into some of it, but it was just too much. And I can't deal with it's just, I can't deal with the like yelling and screaming. It's too much. Hello, what did I miss? Miranda, my girl Miranda. I just played the video. Okay. Someone called in and played I don't know whose channel it was, but they played something from another YouTuber's channel where they are saying that they, or a group of ladies, called or viewed the, I guess called, and he went through the video frame by frame with this YouTuber, and they're saying that, you know, not to believe Angelica, but then I have Andy's on that phone number, unless it was somebody else. Are we going to have to go to Costco? Lady, do you know where this Costco is? Are we going to have to go visit Andy at Costco? Because I mean, if he's going to lie to her, I believe he will lie to me over the phone. It's not going to be that easy to lie to me in person. No. I need to see your face. I need to see facials, all of that. Let's see. Right. Every day is something new. So it made me feel bad on my video because, okay, you guys were asking, was her mother there? So from my first video I posted this morning, you hear her say her mother tells her to go grab the pizza. So she goes grab the pizza. So for those who were saying her mom was not inside, her mom met her there. Her mom was inside. She went to grab the pizza. Her mom stayed back with the kids. She went to grab the pizza. Because how are you going to grab the pizza and have your baby in the hand and all of that? I believe her mom was in there. So then she says, well, you know, she was saying I believe this was to the sheriff, did you talk to the witness that was there? And he was saying the same thing as me. He says, I believe he says no or something like that. But, that also took a video. That's what it was. So that's why I said, so there's another video out there. And if he's watching anywhere out there, please contact me on my number, please. Because if you have a video of this and you're just scared to put it out, I'll put it out. I will put it out because someone is lying in this situation. It's either a faulty police department linking up, or she's lying. And then that would mean Andy's lying. Whoever she's talking to at the sheriff's office, I don't know if it's a sheriff, whatever they call him out there. Who is lying? I don't know. Do I need to play it again for you guys? If you guys want me to play it again, toss some ones up in there. And I will. And if you guys want to hear what the YouTuber, I don't know who it is because whoever called in didn't say anything. They just called in, private number. I just put it on there so you guys can hear it. If you guys want them to call in, put in the chat. Call in. Put question mark because we don't know who it is. So put question mark, call in if you want them to call in so that they can play it again. If you want me to play it, just put a 1 in the chat and I'll play it. Tay, yes. Be careful with this one because a lot of channels get strange traffic due to this. You know, yes, they're Mormons, yes. I heard that they were Mormons. I heard that. So, you know what? That's crazy. I have a friend and she's African American and she's a Mormon. And I was like, I don't know too much about the Mormon community, but they're like, well, no, African Americans are Mormon. And I'm kind of like, why? But I haven't looked into the religion, you know, the faith. And she's like, yes, I'm 100% Mormon. I always have been. And that's how she met her husband. Both of them are Mormon. So I don't know. Let's see. Josh Star says, girl, she will call the popo, y'all, and sue you. Who will call the popo and sue us? Call the popo. Call the popo. No, I'm kidding. No, who will call the popo? Angelica or who? You knew what to sub to you. Can't find. Hey. You knew I'm giving you permission. If you are in the building, drop your link in the chat. If you guys have not followed You go ahead. Hey, I'm going to post a video that just tickles me with You. Her and her stories are hilarious. I'm telling, she needs to do story time. But I'm giving you permission to drop that in there. I'm not going to kick you out. I gave you permission. Go ahead, drop that in there so that they can follow you. They're looking for you. Let's see. I'm about to open up the panel. I need y'all to come up here and talk to me because you know what? I'm doing that. I need y'all to talk to me. So we're gonna open up the panel because I need some advice with this here. It's just too much. Too much. Where's the chat? And I'm going slow in this chat, so I don't even know if you guys post. Let's see. I got a text. Okay, I'm getting a phone call. Hello, you are on live. Hello? Hello? This happens each time. Hello, who is this? If you don't say anything, I'm going to hang up. Nothing.
Dial 827 personal. Add text messages.
I don't know what's going on there. Oh, a lady's in the building. Okay. I thought I blocked you. I was a little bit hurt. Let's see. Angelica is lying. Angelica was told by Facebook that she called Annie. Look, y'all, I don't know who to believe at this point. We in the same city. Okay. Fun to be blonde says, so if, hold on, let me take this off here just in case somebody wants to jump on here. So if police have Angelica's phone, where is, no, because she called while, you remember that, if you guys go back and look at my videos, when you heard the baby crying, that's the day she did it. And when I told her to send it to me, she was only sending me like a little piece of it. And I'm like, no, send me the whole thing. So it's that day where when I say she was ordering the pizza, the baby was crying in the back. That's when she did it. She did this after the fact. And it's not on her phone. It's like she's on, I believe, her fiance's phone, and she has another phone that she's recording. So we have Jeanette. Jeanette, how are you feeling about this? Jeanette, are you there?
So I'm here, but phone that she's recording. Are you hearing feedback? I'm trying to.
Yes. Yeah, I am.
Hold on. I'm trying to get the feedback to stop.
Jeanette, are you there?
Yeah, I am. Can you hear me?
So I'm here, but phone that she's recording.
Are you hearing feedback? I'm trying to.
Yes. Yeah, I am.
Okay, hold on. I think she needs to get that together really quickly. So I'm going to just put that on mute, and I will unmute her in a second. You have to turn off what you're watching so that it won't. Okay, you're good? There we go. Cool beans. Go ahead.
Okay, I did.
Okay.
I watched another video and I can't find it. Where it did show the screenshots, one by one. And she was doing the interview with the person, and they were asking for donations.
Who was asking for donations?
The YouTuber, for her. They were asking for donations for Angelica. Is that how you say her name? They were asking for donations for her legal fees in that video that I saw. And she is like directly talking about how the girl is dressed. But like when she's doing the video, never once is she going up to the girl and talking to her in any of the videos that I've seen. Why wouldn't that be on the videos?
Me neither. That's why I asked her, I told her, I want you to go on your iCloud because they have your phone and give me the full video. And she's saying she can't get into her iCloud. That's the only way I'm gonna be able to help her. If she can prove to me that she was talking to that little girl, that's the only way I will be able to show you guys what's there. I mean, I don't know how much I can help her, but I can at least show you guys. And I mean, if we all work as a team, then if she's being honest, hey.
I mean, I don't know. I think she saw something and maybe overreacted. But then I do think that there's something going on with that area of California and Arizona in relation to child trafficking. Only because I've heard it before. I heard it come up with the boys case.
Yes. And I have so many kids that are missing from that area. So many.
Yeah.
Well, it's not only the boys that were missing at the same time. There's multiple siblings that have went missing at the same time. I don't understand what's going on.
From that area, and they said that they pulled off in 2 different cars. I don't know. I take 2 cars sometimes because I have a 4-seater small car and a bigger car, so it doesn't seem out of line to take 2 cars to Costco. But I didn't realize that they took 2 cars to Costco to another state. That part seems weird to me.
And then look, Jeanette,
so
why?
It wasn't a Costco shopping trip. It couldn't have been. Why were they there?
I don't know. And my question also, Jeanette, is why not have the 5 in the van and the 2 in the smaller car? That would make more sense to me. But to have 2 in the minivan and 5 in the smaller car is a little bit odd.
Like, were they picking up more kids from California?
Maybe.
Was she just picked up? Like, how long did they have her?
We don't know all of that.
It just, like, when last night when people were saying they took 2 cars to Costco, I'm like, that's not weird. Like, if you're stocking up and you have a bunch of kids, that's something you might do. Pack a car up with stuff while you take your kids if you're taking them there.
Right. True.
Right?
Yeah.
Then when I looked at that other video and I understood that, wait a minute, they live in a whole different state, that something rings wrong with that to me now that I hear that part of it. If that's true, that they live in another state.
No, they do live in Arizona. The family lives in Arizona.
So were they traveling and stopping to eat at what? I don't know.
Me neither. All I hear is they were on a family little trip, vacation or something. I don't know. And they were traveling. Guys, I'm telling you, I really wanted to ask her questions, and I think I stumbled into more than I was even thinking I was gonna get. And if this is going on, it needs to stop. But I know me, myself, I can't stop anything. And I'm not going to try to call no police station and tell them anything. I'm not going to try to call them and say, I have this, that's just not me. And I don't want to get involved that deep. But go ahead.
One other thing. I made a comment about CPS not removing children for neglect. They don't. Somebody said, that's not true. I've taken classes. I've worked in the field. They don't just remove children for one complaint of neglect. They don't. They'll give you a chance to fix that. If you have continuous calls, then maybe, but that's after continuous calls. Neglect is not just something they can just remove children for. And you know what I mean? Unless it's real horrible, but they're not going to come and remove your kid because somebody calls up and says they're dressed in hand-me-downs. That's ridiculous.
Right. No, but I think the issue is that, okay, and I don't see how that top would just be considered slave clothing, because there's some things that I wear, like my grandma sweater, my yellow one. I love that grandma sweater. And people be like, why do you wear that grandma sweater? I like my grandma sweater. So just because she had on that top, she had on some, in fashion little short,
right,
free like pants, jeans. She looked like she was dressed like a teenager. That could be her style. We don't know that. So to say slave, I don't know about slave. We do see how the other kids are dressed, but at the same time, that could be their style.
But if they just picked her up, which is possible, I've picked up kids that had no clothes and no pants on, just in diapers before. They could have just picked her up.
Right. But from what I've been looking into, they have had her from like a newborn, like a small baby.
Okay, so you know that information then.
They had her from a small baby from what I've been seeing. So unless they had a different baby in pictures, I believe they've had her from young. But then another subscriber said, well, what if they have been doing, trafficking her from that young age? I'm like, guys, I don't know. I'm just in the middle.
I don't know about all that.
I'm like, I don't know. I don't know anything. I don't know anything about this family. And a lot of people are also saying that, and I say it kind of looked like it as well, but it's a possibility it's not. The picture that's on the Facebook of her, of Molly, saying, she's happy and all this, whatever it's saying.
Look, she's in the video that I saw, the only video I saw, she's pointing the camera at the little girl and she's making her own commentary about the situation. But she's not even up close to the little girl and she's not talking to the little girl.
Right. That's why I said I need to see the whole video.
I would want to see that. Until we see that, it didn't happen.
Exactly. That's my biggest thing. That's why I keep telling her, go on your iCloud. If you feel like they're going to erase it, go on there and retrieve it before they can get a chance to do anything. She should have did that right when she knew it was going to happen.
And it's improper for the police to charge her with a false report on a child abuse report, because you're allowed to report that anonymously. And it's not even, when you go to those classes, they teach you it's not your job to figure out whether it's true or not. If you suspect it, you're supposed to report it.
Right.
It's the investigators' that's their job to figure out whether it's true or not.
Right.
And the reason that is some people see things and then they're like, oh, maybe it's not. It's a professional person's position to figure out whether that's true or not. That shouldn't lead to charges.
Right. She has 2 charges though. Angelica has 2 charges. She doesn't only have 1 for false information. She has 2. And I believe that first one is coming from giving a false name or saying, or they're asking her, are you Angelica Mendez, is what she told me. And she said no. Some people are telling me that on other YouTube channels, she said, a different name. But when I asked her, she said, they asked me if I was Angelica Mendez, and I said no. So, I mean, they could take that as false information because that is lying.
Right.
So,
but that right there has nothing to do with a charge because she reported a child then.
I'm saying there's 2 charges. I'm saying there's 2 charges, so I believe one is for that, and then one is for them saying, the report what she did was not, that she was lying because there was 4 investigations. But
that's improper, and it discourages people from reporting child abuse that they really see if they feel like they could get charged. So I don't know.
You know what?
If you go up there, don't go alone.
Oh, no, for sure I wouldn't. For sure I wouldn't. For sure. I would protect myself as well. I sure wouldn't just go out there like, oh, hi. No. No, if I would go up there and I don't know, I don't know. I may one day just get the urge. It just depends. Or I'll just have her come out here and meet her somewhere. It just depends. I don't know. If we get that far, we will see. So at this point, and then she told me, and I wasn't going to say this, but you guys will see it when I You guys will hear it when I find it in all the hours of the unreleased. She said they found a similar van to that after the fact, parked on some road. There's more to that, but I don't want to say it all because I don't know how true it is. So it kind of sounds like a crime scene to me.
Probably not related.
Possibly not related, because you know what? You see in the videos where she's sending me videos, and I'm showing you guys actually sending me. I keep everything transparent with you guys because this is not me, and I'm not just getting the information from me. It's for you guys to make your decision. So to me, she seemed paranoid, and the police are not after her because the videos she's showing me are like a police officer like down the street with their light on. That's not following me. That's not harassing me. So in that video, I asked her, well, where are you parked? Are you parked where, no one normally parks? She's saying yes. So if they are in that area, they're probably trying to figure out what is this car doing parked in this area. And what it looks like is just like an open like field or, an open area, and you're just parked on that street. Nothing's around there. And then when we said that to her, because I believe it was Miss Dee, like, well, don't you think, they could be doing something else? And she's just like, no, like she doesn't, like logic is not there. So go ahead.
I just feel like it's good to look out for children, but a part of her commentary from the beginning was inappropriate.
Yes.
And I don't know like how else to say it, but it was inappropriate. Like, and it just makes me wonder about, what she really thought. Like, the little girl's dressed like look at her. She's dressed like a slave. They're slaving her. That wasn't, I don't know. That didn't feel good to me to even see that at all.
At all. No, not at all. But you know what one thing is, though?
Her part.
About religion. And when she said, I'm Catholic as F.
Mm-hmm.
That part rubbed me the wrong way. And I know me and her, like, having, our Latin background. Yeah, when you're younger, well, when I was younger, I was forced into Catholic, Catholic churches and things like that. And I have a conversation with her that I will share with you guys eventually, of her talking about how she feels about that religion. So for her to say that comment and then me and her have that conversation, it's like you didn't even need to bring that up because that's
right.
You're not even thinking that way. So did you just see this and thought this was wrong? Or are you adding? Did they kind of say, because I believe she said they called her a peasant. Did you kind of hear that and then just spun it from there and added all your extras into there? Was it just that little saying and then you added a bunch of stuff? Or did you see all of this?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
Why isn't it on video, though?
I believe it is on video, though, Jeanette. I believe she or whoever posted this chopped and screwed and clipped and whatever, just the little parts that they wanted to see. I think that there was probably more, of a cizaña going on, and they didn't want that to be seen. And so there's only little pieces that we're able to see.
Look, if you're not going to expose her, she shouldn't have exposed her at all. The video should have gone to the police.
I'm not going to the police. I don't.
I'm saying, not you. I'm saying if she wasn't going to expose her, and that's why she put little parts of the video in, she shouldn't have exposed her at all.
Wait, who are we talking about?
Angelique. The fact that she went live with that. Did she go live with the video or take it and then post it?
I've never seen anything her going live with it because she wouldn't be able to chop it. But I only see it when I first got it. I got it off of her page.
Okay.
I got everything off of her page.
But it wasn't a live stream off of her page, or was it something she did and posted?
It's when I got it off her page, it's something she did and posted.
Okay.
So that's why I believe there's more to this video. I kind of believe that this was a constant video and she just put clips that she wants because she's following them out from that point. She's following them out all the way to the car. Why don't we see you having them getting into the car? You're saying they're racing off. And one of the things she kept saying was,
well, I know I have an answer. Sometimes when I try to post videos, I have to shorten them because it will say it's too long. I don't know if you've ever had that experience.
I've had that on certain things, but there's also that, to me, that happens on Instagram, and then you also can make the longer version. But this is on Facebook, and I've posted long videos on Facebook. So I don't understand why we're being cut to like 20 seconds and
Right.
seconds of stuff. I don't understand that.
I mean, does she have a big enough following on her page to think that like a GoFundMe would make her money, or was she already arrested by the time she posted that video?
No. Okay, this happened on the 20th. Okay, and on the 28th is when she got arrested.
But on the 24th, I saw a video last night that was dated the 24th. I can't find it, from another YouTuber where she was asking for donations.
I can believe that because she was out. She didn't go in until the 28th. They tricked her and had her come to a Vons. She said allegedly they tricked her and had her to a Vons.
Why is she asking for donations for legal funds on the 24th when she hasn't been arrested yet till the 28th? I'm just saying.
Hey.
That part, I don't know. Hey, Didi, how are you?
I'm good. I got a question.
Go ahead.
Wait a minute. She was charged with filing a false report?
Yes.
So wouldn't that mean what she reported to the officers, the police department or whoever requested?
Let me be clear with you real quick. There's one for it. I'm gonna read how it says. So the type of it is a misdemeanor. It says false crime to, I believe that's special, or it's SPEC PO and then the apostrophe S. So I don't know what that means. And it says give false info to PO. So what I'm thinking is false crime to SPEC PO is like that's the one for the Molly situation. And then the one give false info to PO is probably the name part of it. Let me show that so you guys can see it. I posted a video with it in there, so you guys can see what I'm saying.
Okay, so basically the officers are saying that what she reported was false.
According to them, yes, that's what they're saying after 4 investigations.
Okay, this is where I'm going. Then that must mean that they got a copy of the video footage in and out of Costco to determine that.
Mm-hmm.
That's the only way they can do that.
Well, what do they mean by 4 investigations? Did she report 4 other people for similar things?
It probably means 4 different departments. Yeah, it probably means 4 different departments.
Mm-hmm. Because it says 4 like separate investigations. But this is what I'm gonna say to you, Miss Didi. With you saying that this is in the same area. We're dealing with calcium. It's a lot of that going on in that area, and it's not making sense. This is a close area with the, it's just not making sense.
Yeah, I understand what you're saying on that, but I'm just trying to make the sense of the charge, and that's the only conclusion I can come up with. I mean, because you have to have proof that what she is saying is false to charge her.
But why not? Where is that proof? We haven't seen any of that.
Oh, you will not.
No, but there's a Good Samaritan law in California. I don't know if it's in the other states. I know about it here. There's a Good Samaritan law that if you report child abuse, you're not supposed to be charged for the outcome.
Right. No, I understand that, but the way this girl is going on and on and on, you never know. I'm not saying it happened, but they probably told her stop, or you will be charged if you continue with this.
You're right. They told her that.
Well then, damn girl, they gave you a chance to let this go and you didn't. So you walked right into these charges.
So that's why that kind of leads me to say, why would this mother of what, 3 and 1 on the way, why would she put herself this deep into this if she really didn't do it? That's what gives me that question. And Miss Dee fell off, but if she pops back, I'll just pop it back on. But that gives me that question, like, why? Well, what's the benefit in that? Why not just leave it alone? That's the part I don't understand. I don't understand. Hey, just thank you, Tina. Thank you. Make sure you hit that notification bell too, because I don't know.
Sorry, I don't know what happened.
So those charges may be dismissed by the time she gets to court because of that Good Samaritan law.
Well, if she keep this ruckus up, it's not.
Right.
It's not. She needs to get off of social media and shut it down completely. And let the courts deal with whatever her situation is and stuff. And then, when you get a final outcome, then you can go out and blast and say whatever you want. But right now, like we say, we don't know if she's telling the truth or not. I do find it highly suspicious that this girl is saying all this stuff and these people got ghosts. I'm not running no damn well if I got my white child with me and I'm a black woman. I'm not going nowhere.
I wouldn't either. First of all, you wouldn't be able to come and just talk to my kid like that. I'll be like,
well,
oh wait.
Yeah, that's true. That's true right there.
If the little girl was autistic, like some people are saying, maybe because I have autistic children, I'd be removing my child as quick as possible from the situation. Because
we don't know if that child was that young lady was
what I mean?
Either.
But I'm saying that we don't know that, but that's what some people are suggesting. And if that's true, if there's any truth to that.
And they're probably suggesting that because of the way she looked, because she did look a little scared. How do you say it? Like, ooh, maybe
like
lack of eye contact is common, and it doesn't mean that children are being abused, but some people assume stuff like that.
Right. But like I say, now I'm hearing that they were in the minivan and the rest of the family was in the other car. So yeah, however many kids you have, they were traveling. Maybe they stopped at Costco because they got a Costco membership. Let's get something to eat while we on our way back home. That could be anything, as far as that, them at Costco, not just shopping for supplies or anything. You know what I'm saying? But for you to be talking to my child, hold up. Who are you?
Thank you.
Back away.
That would have been put it, yeah.
Yeah. But then she says something about she socked him and the mother.
She said it was the mother, but that's not the mom. That is one of the children. That's one of the oldest daughters.
Okay, then let's put it this way. You assaulted members of that family.
Where are those charges?
No. There is no charges because the family left.
Those charges would have been appropriate, though.
Yeah, but see, that's what I'm saying. Why did you leave? They should have stayed. So it's a total mystery, but I just wanted to hear that, and I heard.
There's something in that we were taught a long time ago: fight and flight. So some people fight and will stay and fight, but some people, that is their survival thing that kicks in, which is flight.
That's but in this day and age and the way things are going now, Nah, it's fight and you fight and you fight.
I'm just saying,
I'm not running unless I'm hiding something.
some people run, no matter. Some people fight, and that's what they do. There's some people who fight. Most of us probably would say we would fight, but you know what I mean. Some people
Yeah,
do
yeah,
escape a situation like that rather than have conflict.
yeah. But like I say, I'm just not understanding if all of this happened. Why is
And
you running?
conflict,
I just don't understand that part. That's just me. That's just me. Because
And you know,
all of this could have been nipped in the bud that day. Done.
and then some people also run from cameras too because of how people are doing people with cameras.
Oh yeah, no, I understand that.
I mean,
I understand that. So, but bless Angelica and hopefully, you know, things work out for her. But the more she talk, the deeper she going down. Stop, stop.
I say stop while you're ahead, like while
Mm-hmm.
there's no extra, but she has been told that this is, her cashing. I'll get into that too a little bit more, but I don't know if that's why.
Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna go back down in the chat.
Wait, before you
Right.
go down, Dee Dee, hold on.
Oh,
Dee Dee,
oh
I got
Lord,
something I
hey
want to
you, babe.
ask you.
Okay.
You ain't right. You're not right for that one. But anyway. Okay, so basically, I just have a quick question, and if somebody can give me an definitive answer on this, why would she take a chance at her family, herself, her children, her friends, and anybody that's around her by lying and saying this is going on when it's, it could do some damage to her family by her lying and they find out? That's the only question. I haven't gotten a straight answer about that at all. So
We don't
that's
know
the only
how,
thing that makes me wonder, is it true?
but we
That,
don't know.
not the whole thing, but just,
Yes.
that maybe she embellished a little bit, but that there's a true thing, there's something true about it.
You know what? Me
well,
personally,
that good Samaritan, the good Samaritan.
Miss Jeanette, Didi was talking.
Sorry.
Okay, no,
Okay.
cool. Go ahead,
Okay.
Miss Didi.
Me personally, I go in and I see that and I'm like, oh, this dude look a little strange, but I'm not going to be confronting them. She supposedly did all of this, and then you going out into the parking lot. Weren't you with your mother and your mother and the kids at the table? But now she was saying something about some guy wanted to hold her kids or something. How did the mother disappear? See, a lot of the stuff is just not adding up. And at the same time, she probably thought she saw something that wasn't right too. And it just stuck in her mind. But
Right.
yeah,
That's what I'm
you,
that's what I mean
you,
about embellishing. That's what I mean
yeah,
about embellishing. But there might
but
be a
she,
truth to what happened.
but she took it too far with that slavery,
Oh, that
racist,
definitely was wrong.
Catholic, rape. No, baby,
Hmm.
shut your mouth. Don't do
Yeah,
all that.
that was definitely extra. That was
Yeah.
extra. That didn't need to be. That was
So,
definitely extra.
so that's my thing on
Yeah.
it.
Yeah, no, I just wanted to, because, like, I mean, I know what you're saying, but like, I
Mm-hmm.
feel like if there might be some truth to it, but she did
It might
embellish
be.
it. She made it more than what it was to make people more notice, more, so people could notice it more. That's what
Mm-hmm.
I think might have happened. I'm not saying it's true. By all
And
means, I don't know if it's true or not. I'm not a fly on the wall. With this stupid fly flying around me right now, I swear I wish she was over there flying things out for me. It's
and
annoying
you
me.
and you know what? It could have been true, but you have messed it up. You could have possibly saved there if it was really true. You know what I'm saying? But
Exactly. She embellished.
it then went overboard. I'm like, girl,
Yes.
stop.
She embellished. She made it more than what it was I guess she was trying to get more she's trying to get more people to know about it, make it more noticeable, I guess.
I
But
don't
she
know.
did the wrong thing by doing that. She did it wrong. She did it way
Yeah.
wrong.
Yeah.
Way wrong. That was too much.
I just want to go back to why that video on the 24th, she was asking for donations for legal fees, which she
Okay,
wasn't
yeah.
until the 28th. I'm sorry to beat a dead horse, but
No, look, I'm listening to that because, see, like I said, I'm learning as we go along with this too. So I'm listening to all of it.
Yeah, no, because at first she had Miss Jeanette. First she had let me be the voice for Molly, donate to this cause. But the police asked her to take that because she's like, help find Molly, is what she was saying. So they told her to change that. We know where Molly is.
okay.
Don't put that in there. And so she changed it to the lawyer fees because I don't know if she thought she needed to, but I don't know why she changed the narrative on that. So. But first it was so she could be Molly's voice.
Okay. But who would she be giving that to? The family?
Which part of it?
If she's with the family, like, what was her goal in that?
That's the part I didn't get. I didn't understand that. Like, how would people giving you money, how would that help you be her voice? I don't know. But allegedly, but yeah, before this, she had several other GoFundMes, like saying, oh, she needed help with her children and things like that. So I don't know what this is for. I really don't know what this is for.
I don't know. I just feel like I have a bias against GoFundMes, and I think a large percentage of them are shady. But
yes, I think so too.
I mean, it's probably awful to say, but that's, I think that you really have to investigate a GoFundMe before you give to one.
And that's all I'm saying, guys. Can y'all please investigate? I'm trying to be your little baby investigator.
Can I jump in here?
Yes,
Hi,
for sure.
Hi, everybody.
Okay. Hello.
Hi. So while we were talking, I was reviewing Paris Milan's video to see if it is in that video that it's called hoax or something like that. I did not see footage of the conversation with Andy. So has anybody seen footage of Andy talking to someone? I think is that what we're talking about? Where that
Yeah, I want to know which YouTuber it is, and I don't know if it's Paris Milan because it sounded like she was saying you spoke to a group of women, and then when whoever called in played their part of it, it was talking about a group of women that, whatever their group is, I don't know if it's a Facebook, I don't know what it is, but that they are the ones who said they contacted and got this information, but I didn't.
Okay, here's the thing. I would suggest either I don't know Paris either. I've never watched her video. This is the first video I've ever watched of hers. But she put together a whole video talking about how it's a hoax. And another YouTuber referred to her and said she also said the Costco guy, Andy, said there was no video. So she has been referenced. Now, she did a video. This is Paris Milan. She did a video calling this a hoax. She took it down and she put it back up again. And I'm wondering if she removed the part about that had Andy in it. Now, I don't know, but I could do it. I would be okay to put in her comments. Where's the information about Andy? Where's the footage about Andy? And see if she responds to me. And I suggest that we definitely do not use the tactic that Nosy and others have used with a bunch of people.
No. Wait, no. Someone in the chat is telling me that is not coming from Paris Milan. That is coming from Missing Justice on Facebook. So I don't think it's Paris Milan.
Okay. So then we need to go to Missing Justice on Facebook.
Uh-huh.
Okay. So Paris reported on that then. Paris must have said she heard of or something like that, because it's Paris that another YouTuber is quoting as
right now.
Okay.
Paris has a video on this case with receipts. Yes, I've heard that from everyone. I got through some of it, but it's pretty long, so I got through some of it. I just need to just go buckle down and watch the whole thing. But yeah.
All right. Well, I'm very curious now. So if you want, I can just go back down, and I'm going to go check the video and look for it. Still working. So we're
on Facebook.
Yeah, I'm going to go to Facebook now and check it out.
Thank you.
Yep, and I'll get back with you guys. All right, thanks.
Okay, you can email me if you need anything, or just pop back up.
Okay, we'll do.
Okay.
Bye-bye.
All right. Hey guys. So yeah, I'm just trying to get a clarification of who it is, because people keep bouncing back and forth. It was this person. It was this person. It was. I've heard Nosy. I've heard Paris Milan, and now I heard Missing Justice. I don't know, but I'm thinking it's maybe Missing Justice because it's a group that I believe we're talking about here. So
that fly is annoying me.
Yeah, we can't even see your fly.
Oh, you can see me doing this.
I can see you doing that, but we can't see your fly. Is it hot over there?
No, somebody left the door open and then it just came on.
I can't stand that.
I can't
let's see. The audio is from Missing Justice, the Missing Justice group. So those of you guys who know who the Missing Justice group is, I don't. I'll write that down. But I'm going to let you guys hear again what, and I have the video. It's not like she's talking on the phone. So let's listen to this again. We're going to listen to the short one because I don't feel like fast forwarding through it and finding it through it. So you guys can just hear it. It's pretty clear.
So the sheriffs were the only one.
Remember last name, Angelica?
Yes, Angelica Mendes. Yes, I'm sorry.
Yeah, the sheriff's department are actually, they're the only ones that I spoke to.
So they're the only ones that you actually showed video, and you never once spoke to these women about them speaking to the family, speaking to the officer at the scene, or even showing video, because they're trying to frame you in looking bad, but we all seen what happened, the witnesses and everyone else seen what happened, and they're trying to claim you to sound bad, but all I was doing was protecting a little girl who claimed that she got raped, you know, so.
Okay, yeah, no information was shared with anybody, no video was shared with anybody, so there's no information.
Thank you.
So from that, well, I don't know where to go from that.
How do we know that she just didn't call somebody and record that?
Well, I can see the phone number. I will release the video eventually, but I will put the video on here.
So the phone number matches Costco?
The phone number matches Costco. When I put it in, it says like Costco food court or Costco. I forgot. I got it.
So when you record something like that, it shows the phone number you're recording?
Well,
works.
She has the phone. She has the phone in the video. She has the phone in her hand, and it seems she's talking on another phone, or she's either recording on another phone. And you hear the kid screaming in the back, and you can see her walking out the door. You can see her walking outside to finish talking. And
isn't that kind of illegal in California?
What illegal?
To record people's phone calls.
All you need person's consent. It's one consent party or something like that.
In California.
In California. I'm in California.
It's one person. I thought you had to have both people's consent.
I've always heard it's one party consent. I don't know, but this was sent to me, so I'm playing it to you guys.
No, I know.
I don't know. I didn't record it. It was sent to me, so.
No, nothing's going to happen to you. But.
No, I know. I'm just saying, I don't know. But yeah, I've always heard it was like one party consent because, and I believe it's kind of like more lenient now because anywhere you go, everyone has a door camera. Everyone has cameras everywhere. So it's kind of like when you walk out of your door, you have to expect to be on camera.
I mean, that just, yeah, but that feels like she's saying her side of the story to the guy, and we don't know if that's Andy or her boyfriend, or you know what I mean?
True.
We don't really know.
Really, that's true. But there's another video that I also have of her talking to someone at the sheriff's office. The one I'm a little bit sketchy about playing. So it's like, so are these two people? After watching all three is when I kind of was like, I don't know where I'm at right now. Mm-hmm. So, and when I'm saying all three, I now realize it's really two, but the third one is just the longer version of what you guys are hearing right now. So I just really, I'm lost. I'm lost.
I just want to know, the police determined that the child is okay. Right?
Do I think the child is okay?
Yeah, the police determined that, right? They had to have to say it was a false report.
But look at the police station we're talking about here. This is not a huge, it's a big city, but not, and some people are telling me, oh no, this is a privately owned police department. That is, but
it's a police department. I heard them say something about the sheriff's department. So where I'm at, the sheriff's department is responsible for, but there's some outer areas to me that the police department is responsible for.
And then me in California, but
I'm in California.
Okay, I'm more south of her. What are you, more north or south?
I'm in Central California.
Okay, so I'm more south.
I'm between Fresno and Bakersfield.
Okay. So I'm more south of you. And here we have certain, even though it's all considered, San Diego, Southern California, Baja California, whatever they call it, we still have certain little cities within, and some of them have sheriffs and some of them have police, but they never cross each other's lines. So we have like some smaller cities have like sheriffs, and the police doesn't go over there, and the sheriffs don't come over on the other side either. So I don't know how that city is where they are. I don't know. See, I don't know. DMV, babe, were you telling me to play it again? If you want me to play it again, I'll play it again. And then let's see. Both parties have to consent to a recorded call. I ain't recorded. I recorded, yeah.
See, that's what I thought. I thought that.
I'll send the messenger.
Well, I think you can record it, but you can't take it to court. Like you can't use it in the law in court. It's what's it called? Admissible. It's not admissible.
Unadmissible in court.
Yeah, it's not admissible in court.
Okay, well,
that's just like when they do the lie detectors.
Mm-hmm.
It don't matter how much you lied and they caught you, they cannot use it in there.
They kind of just use it for a baseline, is what they say.
Just to scare somebody. That's it.
Mm-hmm.
And that's the same thing with this situation. Like they can get a lie detector on her and scare her into either telling the truth or running away with it. Whatever she's, to get away, whatever she needs to get away with. Get away from, I should say.
My thing is, in the very beginning of our conversations, she always knew I was recording her. So that's what I would have to record her to even speak to her.
Mm-hmm.
But I wasn't online with you guys, and I just don't know why she would lie to me. She tells me very personal thing. So I don't know why she would lie to me.
Yeah.
That's what I said on the ones that I have conversations with her by myself. I don't want to put the full thing on there because that would be a little bit disrespectful. And that's just not me to put her personal life out there. Only the things that we have questions about and things that are pertaining to what we're looking into, I would do that. So I do think she looked at me as like a close friend. I do think she needed someone to talk to. So I was willing to do that. So I wouldn't just put her personal out there, you know.
I think she does think she saw what she
Hold on
saw,
one second.
but I think it was inappropriate. For real, I think she was inappropriate about it altogether. So, you know,
I do too, especially with them asking you to stop posting it on all kind of sites and to tell you to just stop. You're doing too much. Stop. You're doing too much. Yeah, you can still do what you're doing and fighting for her, but if they're telling you to stop something specifically, they got the news coming to your house, or you're doing news interviews and stuff like that, stop. I would have stopped. I would have still pursued trying to help this little girl if she did tell me that. But I've also would have had that on tape. If I didn't have any proof, I'm sorry, I would have stepped back because it's going to be my word against theirs. But if I had proof, like she's saying, oh no, I would have fought it. And I would, as long as she was out of jail, before she went to jail, I would have sent that to this person and this person and this person and this person. So even if they do take my phone, I'd still have my proof somewhere.
Well, I'm saying, at what point did the fight stop being about the little girl Molly and start being about her? Because the only thing that I've seen has been about her.
Yes, shots fired on that one. So everyone says that because first it was like, let me be her voice, let me be her voice. Now it's help me, me. Oh, me, I didn't do me. That's what everybody's saying. So in some of the conversations, I don't know, Miss Jeanette, have you looked at all of the interviews I did with her? Were you able to see that? Okay.
I went back and looked at a few of them, and then I saw another, and it was a YouTuber I've never seen before. I didn't look at how many followers or anything, but they were definitely asking for donations for her. Nothing about the little girl. And I looked at the post date. It said it was posted on August the 24th, which is prior to her being arrested.
Right. You're definitely right. That's why I don't know. I just feel like if she had that proof on her phone, she should have at least sent it to her boyfriend so her boyfriend can have it on her phone. When things happen to me and I have like something, you know, that can back me up, I make sure I send that out. So it's not just me having it. Like with this, it's only me and her that has this because she was doing this when I was on the phone with her, but I was telling her to send it to me and it wasn't coming to me. But I didn't know she was sending it to my Snapchat. And when I don't use Snapchat, I don't really like it. So when I went in there to delete it, I seen I had messages and the message was from her boyfriend. And if I can get it to just show that part, then I'll show it. But if it's showing everybody else, then I won't. So, you know, I like to show y'all everything. But I will cover the rest. But I will show you. That this did come from. You know what I'll do? I'll just click on this whole entire thing. It's erased now, but this is his profile. And you guys can go on the GoFundMe and see that. Or the ones that are following. That is her boyfriend's name. So now it's deleted. It's gone. But I did screenshot all the videos before it was able to disappear on here. So, yeah. I don't know, but after watching it, I was like, I don't know where I stand with this. It's just too much for me to put together myself. I was like, let me go to the family and see where we could go with this because you guys know a lot more because you guys watch a lot more. I don't normally deal with things like this. I normally deal with like children's, you know, deaths and missing children and things like that. But this had to do with a child, and that's what made me jump and ask her about it, because I wanted to know, you know, if she was lying or not. And if she wasn't, I was like, well, we need to save this child. So I feel like if it's not, you know, if they're not lying, we should be able to at least see the footage. If you guys are not going to give us the audio, at least see the footage. At least let us see she never walked up to the little girl, or we will see she was next to the little girl, and we'll be able to know, because they should have timestamps.
That's what
go ahead.
We didn't see her walk up to the little girl on the video. She was like zooming in. It was clearly, to me, the video I saw, and I'm going to say I didn't see all of them. She was zooming in
and out. Yeah.
She was zooming in, and she was like showing the clothes she was wearing or how her hair was braided. And she didn't like that because she said she looked like a slave.
Right. But we are in a pandemic. They are Caucasian. They may not know. I'm not going to say they don't, but they may not know how to do her type of hair. We don't know if before this all happened, she was able to go get her hair braided and get her hair styled. We don't know that.
She had 2 French braids in her hair.
She had 2 little things here. I don't know if she had 2 in the back as well, but she had 2 here. And I don't know if it was 2 in the back, but I did see 2 little puffs right here. So I don't know. And also what you guys were saying yesterday, when it wasn't around the neck, it was more like around the shoulder to the neck, like right here. I thought you guys were saying it was like that. It was more like
it was around the shoulder.
It wasn't like, no. Like I just don't like to say things that are
right here.
Yeah, I went and looked at it because I didn't like people saying it was around the neck, and I thought it was like here, but it was in the middle. It was right.
Here. I thought like behind, like from behind, but like up higher. Like yes, that's what I was talking about. But it's I didn't know if it was a video or not about on this, what happened. But if we see an actual video instead of a picture, it could tell us a little bit more about the way he actually, if he had any pressure or anything when he was, had her around.
But the video we see is from the back, and she's zooming in, zooming out, zooming in, zooming out. Oh, so Lord. When I grab my son, when I hold him even closer than that, and this arm right here is on him. I'd be like, "Hey, babe," and I grab him like that, and I hold his head like that, and I like pat him. I'm not doing anything bad.
No, not at all.
But we get her narrative and we assume it's something bad.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But if you look at it without that, it could be anything. He could be, consoling her.
Right.
Also on the same hand, it could be like, look, you better be quiet. I don't know why you said it. We don't know. Yeah, we don't know that we were not there.
Right. You don't want somebody to say.
Wait, hold on. One person at a time. Who wants to go?
She could go.
Okay. Go ahead, Miss Jeanette.
I said you don't want somebody to say it was a chokehold when it really wasn't. It
was definitely not a chokehold.
Yeah.
That's not what I said. I didn't say a chokehold.
No, not you.
Oh, okay.
She was referring to like how she has her son even closer to her.
Oh, yeah. No, I used to do that with my kids.
Like, you don't want somebody to
I'm kind of shorter than you. So I'm like, that's how me and him are like rough with each other. He's really strong.
Right.
So
I used to do the same thing with my boys. I used to hold them like that, grab them like that. I used to do that with them. Sit there, play that little knuckle thing like they do with I think it was Martin that used to do that. Martin Lawrence on the show Martin. No, what I was saying was, so before I saw Paris's videos, you remember I saw everything that was on Angelica's before she shut it all down. I saw all that stuff, but I didn't take any I didn't screenshot it or anything. I didn't do anything. I should have, but I didn't.
I have her stuff from her page.
But did you get the one? about where the cops said that they believed her or they apologized to her? Did you get that one?
I don't never have, the cops never apologized to her when they apologized to her.
That's the one I told you about. I didn't get. It was on
Oh, well, I
Angelica's
haven't
thing.
seen that.
Yeah, she wrote it on there, but I wish I would have
Wait,
screenshotted
she wrote it on there, or you
She
seen
had
that?
she had it on her page.
Stop it. Did she write it on there, or did you see them say it?
No, she like she posted it.
Well, I'm no. I'm not going by what she said. No, because she also said that there was the reason why they left from her saying what was going on, that there was an accident that happened right there and they ran to the accident. And then what we just heard the first time, you don't hear it in there. But I do have it. I'm not making it up, guys. I don't have no dog, no horse, no nothing in this game.
Right.
Nothing. I don't want anything.
Right. We just want to hear the truth and know that girl is okay. We just want to make sure Molly's okay, or Jade, or whatever her name is.
Yes, because she said her name is not Molly, it's Jade. They're just saying her name is Molly, but her name is really Jade. So I don't want anything from this at all. I'm not doing it for money at all.
We know.
So it's just like, I just want to know who's lying. And if Molly is in danger, nah, we're not gonna have that. I don't care how much money they got, we're not having that. Everybody's like, well, they got millions, they could pay off the cops, and they live in this. I don't care where they live, how much money you got, where you live, what cars you drive. That don't make you no better than me. Because as soon as that's gone, we all on the same page at the end of the day. Right. So I don't care how much money they have. That doesn't make it okay. No, and I'm not saying the spirits are doing what they are being accused of doing, but if not, at least say something. Show us the tape. You don't got to show the sound. I just want to see if she actually walked up to that little girl and she said it. Because as you guys heard in my video that I posted before I seen this, she says, and I asked her, she said she said it right in front of the family.
Is it recorded?
She says, no, this is her saying it to me. Okay. I believe she has more on her phone, but my thing is, give it to me so I can put that out there.
Yeah.
So if I put that out there, it's on the internet. They can't take that from me.
So this is what I was going to say. If you would have told me she said she had a recording of her saying that, it would seem to be set in that way for it to say, basically like a setup for that little girl to say, get her to say something on video. Because why would somebody just go up to somebody and say, oh, let me get ready with my phone and see what she got to say?
No, I don't think it was like that either.
Exactly.
I think what she was saying was the guy that was sitting there and gave up his seat so that the family could sit there and eat. He was watching the family. She was like, well, he was looking kind of suspect because she thought, he was kind of like eyeing children. And so she started looking at him, and then she started paying attention to them. And that's when she said she seen it was looking a little bit odd. Why doesn't she have food? She's asking for food, this and that and the other. And that's when she went over to talk to her. Now, if you were trying to get all this on tape, because where it comes where she's already on tape, it doesn't look like a normal person setting up their camera. Boom, you're kind of down here.
Right.
And then we see the whole motion of you putting it on tape. Like when you see her on the phone, you see the motion of her doing what she's doing.
Right.
So we know that is cut, clipped, whatever is going on. We know that now.
Yeah.
So,
but how much of it is the truth and how much it was embellished is what we're trying to find out, basically, right?
Right.
Okay.
And I don't know if she was acting a little ratchet on the tape, and that's why she don't want to show it, because how she's talking on the tape to those people is very disrespectful. I'm Catholic as F. You didn't have to say that.
No, that was extra.
Very disrespectful to me.
Yeah.
And if you already see something going on that's not right, and then you're acting in that manner, it's not a good look for me. I don't like stuff like that. It's just a little bit.
I don't think I can judge the family for taking their kids and leaving, because I might have done the same thing. If somebody had a camera on me and they were saying that my child looked like a slave and the stuff she was saying, I might have done the same thing. Not to have a conflict in front of my children. And they had a lot of kids there.
And the other thing
is the same way, because if you turn the sound off and you just look at it, it looks like she's harassing them, because the other girl's just kind of like, you know, like, leave us alone. The one that she thought was the mom. So that's why I'm like, I don't know how to take this, because all you hear is her yelling over it. Yeah. And that's what made me see it, because I don't like all that yelling. So I just turned her off. I just muted it. And then I was like, this looks a little bit different to me. So that's what made me say, play this on mute and see if you think it's the same thing.
Yeah. Another thing is, it seemed like she made an assumption about how she's not being fed. That girl looks healthy as she can be. For her age, she looks very healthy.
No, she made an assumption when she said that it was a black girl with a white family and they must be slaving her. Mm-hmm. That bothers me.
Yeah, that's the bigger assumption on her end, yes. She should have never said that. That's for sure. She shouldn't have said that. Because this sounds like she's making it seem like they're prejudiced, but why would they take her in if they're going to be prejudiced? Why would you allow somebody, not the tone of your skin, in your home if you're prejudiced? You just don't do that. It doesn't make sense.
Miss Dee says, what I am wondering is if any other person that was there has stepped forward. And that's why in my video before, the one before this one, I say, is there another video out there? Because she says to, when she's talking to them, you know, did he send in his video? I don't know the exact words, but she says something about the video. You guys can hear it in that video that I posted about it. Listen to her words. So I'm like, oh, so there is another video. And that's why I said, if he ever sees this, please, please, please contact me, because I would like to get a hold of that video. And if he's afraid to put it out, I won't even say it's from him. And I will put it out myself, because if things are like this is happening to a child, I'm not okay with it. So I'll do it. So if you're out there, hit me on that number.
So
or you her email me.
Her court date she's the court date she's asking you to go to, is that like an arraignment for the charges, or she's already been bailed out?
That's another thing, y'all. I don't understand that part, because I've been told multiple things about that. Because if you got OR, why do you need bail? And then at the same time, if you got bailed out, why do you need bail if your bail is $25?
Okay.
Make it make sense for me, y'all. This is the thing. Make it make sense for me. Because I don't.
Why do you need attorney's fee on the 24th when you didn't get arrested until the 28th? I'm like suspicious now. I'm like, at first I always try to give people the benefit of the doubt. You know that by my comments. Mm-hmm. And you know what I mean? I think, like, why would they do something like that? But when I started looking more into it, it does lean to that side to me.
Right. Mm-hmm. See, it's so much. Now, do you see why I'm conflicted? Jeanette, it's so much. Jeez, I don't know. I really don't know. I just don't know. And like our personal conversations is what makes me really just, I don't know what to think. So,
I mean, she's having a baby. If she needed like money for something, because we are in a rough time, she could have made a legitimate GoFundMe.
True.
that people might have paid attention to and paid towards.
Mm-hmm.
But
I agree.
you know, I think some people don't think their own problems are legitimate enough, so they might make up a story. I don't know.
Exactly. News and Shenanigans says if Molly was in danger, she would be already hurt by now. And that's why with the things that Angelica told me after and what they found and this and that, I'm like, does that have anything to do with it possibly? And they're covering this up, or is she lying?
I didn't see a malnourished child on the videotape, by the way.
That's not what she was telling me. She wasn't saying anything about malnourished, but she was telling me about abuse that she was seeing.
Well, no.
My thing is, why not have that on video?
She said that they wouldn't allow her to eat. She wasn't allowed to eat.
Oh, yeah. That part, yes. She did say that.
And she didn't look like a child that's not being fed. I couldn't tell if there was food in front of her or if there was food in front of the other kids or not.
All I see is something that looks kind of like a napkin that has maybe like forks and spoons, something wrapped around. That's kind of what it looked like in front of her. I didn't see actual food item, but that's what it looked like was in front of her. And that's what she told me was the only thing that was in front of her was like a little napkin. And the other kids had hot dogs, and she was asking one of the other kids for a hot dog, and that's when they're like telling her no. And that's when she was like, that's not right. You know, why can't she have food? And she was offering her some of her pizza. And that's when the girl told her, you know, no.
So what does Tay-Tay mean about it smells like a cover-up? Is she coming up?
It's who?
Tay-Tay. I just saw a comment on there.
Tay-Tay, you can come up if you want. Anybody can come up as long as, if I don't already know who you are and I haven't been talking to you, I will not let you up here unless I see your face and it's not nothing crazy going on. If I feel like, you know, we've been talking and I'm kind of comfortable with you, I will allow you up. But if it's anything that I'm not messing with, I will block you and I won't take you off. Like, just don't play. We're talking about children here, and I don't think any of that is funny. So just don't do it. This ain't the other channels. I'm not having that. Like, we all are adults here, and I expect us to act accordingly. That's all I ask. Let's see. Tita says, I don't think they were trying to kill that girl. Maybe mistreat, but not because she's black, but because they're crazy. I don't know. I'm not calling anyone crazy, but it's a possibility. I don't know.
I think they might have really been falsely accused.
Possibly.
And
at that point, come out and say, all these accusations are not true. It has been proven. We're not going to show you our daughter, but we're going to end this here. Right. Enough said.
But it doesn't mean that she didn't, Angelique, I always say her name wrong. It doesn't mean she didn't.
Angelica.
Angelica.
Or you can call her Angie. She goes by Angie.
It doesn't mean she didn't see something that probably triggered her to think that way. But, you know, what she saw isn't what she thought she saw. That's all that's what I think.
Yeah, and she could have seen, like, you know, maybe a little bit of like mistreatment and just ran with it, or she's seen and heard what she did and we just don't see it.
Mm-hmm.
And that's the thing where I'm having like a little bit of a hard time, because I don't know. I love Christina. Christina, that's my boo. She be hitting me up on the outside of here. She's real cool. Tay-Tay says that other channel was pumping her up. I heard there was multiple channels, and some channels was kind of for her, some weren't. I don't really know, honestly. I really need to look into it, but when I was trying to, it was like a lot of like loudness, and it was just too confusing for me. So I was like, I don't know what's going on. So that's why I was like, I need to come on here and I need you guys to like fill me in. If you guys, I'm going to allow this time for you to post YouTubes that you need me to go look at so that I can write them down and go take a look at them and see what they're saying. I want to see their perspective of it. I want to see what she's told them. I want to see all of that because all I know is what I've been told from her. So I'm allowing this, guys, be good, this one time to go ahead, toss whoever you need to toss into the chat so that I could take a look at them and see what's going on, as long as it's pertaining to this case. Miss D says he supposedly said she was sick, that's why she couldn't eat. Yes, that is very true. She had something like with her stomach going on, and that's why she didn't eat. A lady is popping up. Go ahead, a lady.
Hello, lady.
Hello, hello. Hey, lady, are you here? I know sometimes she has to like pause.
Yeah, I'm here, but I think I hear a.
Wait. You gotta pause me on the other end. That's so good.
So they were traveling, so she could have been car sick.
Could have been.
That
But
could have been.
I thought it was like a stomach flu or a stomach something.
Right.
I'm gonna have to go back because like my brain is scattered, and sometimes I come on here and I'm like I can't say my words and I'm lost because it's just packed with so many different versions of this that I'm like, I don't know what day I was told what. I don't know which part to believe. I'm just like
if we're in COVID still, and there's still a virus going around. So you're going to really be in Costco if you're truly sick.
And that's why Angelica was saying, well, she's supposed to be sick. Well, why doesn't she have a mask?
Right. Well, why would she be in there, taken in there? If your immune system's down, why would you take somebody around people with it being the way it is right now? Even if you have a vaccination.
Those are, we don't want to say the whole words because I've heard of people getting their channels.
Okay.
So we're going to say, if you get poked or, let's say it that way. So if you get sick, it doesn't mean you're 100% clear because De La Hoya, he was going through it. I know multiple people that have had the stick and have gotten sick, or have passed away. Multiple people. So I don't know. I wouldn't take my child there.
Hey, I see that you knew mentioned That's So Bold video, or that's one of the channels that have a lot of information. Now, here is a fact. I mean, it's not, how can I call this? More circumstantial information. So the attorney that is talking on That's So Bold video had the plates run from one of those vehicles, and the plates both were registered to a known ex-offender, and that is a fact, the attorney said.
That's some hot news.
So yeah, so I would suggest everyone go over to That's So Bold and look at that video. It's called Addressing Shade.
Addressing Shade.
Yeah, it's called Addressing Shade, New Evidence on Molly.
Yeah, and Angie has been on there multiple times with just like her voice, just so you know.
Yes, that's right. She's on there also.
Well, she has a very distinctive voice. And I know people say that about me because I'd have that like raspy voice, but she has a very distinctive voice. You can tell if it's her or not.
It is.
I think I'm pretty a good judge of that too. So
yeah. So
definitely.
the point I'm making about that video, the attorney has 10 kind of circumstantial, if I'm using that term correctly in this, pieces of evidence. And one of them is that the plates go to a sex offender. And she has her name on there, this attorney. So, and she practices in Georgia though, so she doesn't have any, she can't do anything on the record for this case. She's just looking into this information, giving us the information and saying, listen, I'm giving you this, it's public record, you can go and dig and do more digging if you want to. But that piece of information for me was enough for me to say there's too many weird things going on here to not at least make sure the FBI has been contacted. So did you ever get to ask Angelica, have the FBI been contacted?
You know what? I wasn't going to contact her for a little minute, but with me just finding those videos literally like probably an hour and 30 minutes before I even came on, I already have my text messages set up to send them to her because I know if I send it to her right then and there, then I wouldn't be able to come on here with you guys, and we're gonna go for a long time. So after this, I'm gonna try to get in contact with her. I have her boyfriend's number because she doesn't have her phone or her fiance, whatever.
Okay, that channel she mentioned is the one that I watched. So that's that. I didn't watch that particular video, but that's the one I watched. They had her interview on it.
Yes. Which was it? What was it?
Yeah, I didn't really want to shout it out.
No, if I say you can shout it out, you can.
Yeah,
so what is it so that I can write it down?
It's That's So Bold. And it's like a pink little guy with glasses.
Okay.
Pink background.
Okay. So I have That's So Bold, Addressing Shade. It's like a pink guy with glasses.
But she did another video with him where he was asking for donations for her that was posted on
what's the name of that video? Do you have the name of that video?
Let me see if I can see it in here.
Okay. I think he's done like 3 with her, right? 2 or 3?
Yes, he's done about 2 or 3.
Okay. Okay.
Is he taking them down though, or is he leaving them up?
I don't know, but I need to go see before. If he does want to take them down, I need to go see what's going on. I just want to get to the bottom of this. Like I said, I'm not looking for, I'm not on no one's side. So I just want to get to the bottom of it, and that's it. Whoever's lying needs to be exposed, and that's just it with me.
Okay, I see an update with her, but I don't see the one that I saw last night on here. So I see 2 currently with her on here, but I don't see the one I saw last night.
So when you go,
I see it.
You do?
I'm gonna text you the link, Naomi.
Okay, so I could just click on it. Okay.
The one I'm talking about has Nosy on the panel.
Yes.
Okay.
I think she was only on one panel, and it's the one where the attorney lays out all 10 of her points. I think it's 10 points.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's the same name that you guys mentioned, yes.
Nosy's on there?
Yeah.
Is it only one with Nosy? Is that the one we're going to look for, or is there multiple?
I think it's only one with Nosy.
Okay, so that might be it. So we can go ahead and check that out.
Yeah.
I mean, there's one that's an hour 44 and an hour 18, but the one that I saw was much shorter than that.
Yeah, the one I'm looking at says Addressing Shade, New Evidence on Molly Case.
Yeah, that's not the one I looked at last night. I looked at one that was, here it is, Interview. It's 47 minutes and 35 seconds.
He's got a few of them with her, though.
47 minutes and how many seconds?
35 seconds.
Okay. All right.
So
One,
by
two,
the
three.
time, let me just add this, and I am not defending her. I don't know what's going on here.
It doesn't matter. If you're on her side, you're on her side. There's no sides on this platform. I don't do that. Everybody can talk about anything. So go ahead, boo. Say what you gotta say.
Thank you. I want to say I'm on. Oh, okay.
There's three. Go ahead.
I'm on Molly's side, but I just wanted to say that when she first reported this, she wasn't asking for money. It was after she got in trouble. Now that I can recall. And then that she started saying, I need money. And in fact, she was on an interview with Nosy. And Nosy asked her, are you going to need some help? Do you need help? And it was it was Nosy that prompted her to give out her CashAPP. And so
I have that. Now I'm going to say something about that, but go ahead.
Okay. And that's what I just want to, when we're reviewing these videos, please note if that's true or not. I don't know how it is for the rest of these interviews, but was she asking immediately for money, or was it after she got in trouble, or how did that happen, or did the interviewers prompt her each time? So listen out for that so we can bring that information back.
Can you see the date on it? You'll know from that date if it matches. It was after or was it before?
That's what this interview with That So Bold on. It was posted on the 24th, and she wasn't arrested till the 28th. So she did ask for money before she was arrested.
A lady.
I'm here.
So what you're saying is we're looking at if she, what with Nosy, say it again?
So when she started asking for money, when she was with Nosy prompted her. Nosy asked her, are you going to need some help? And it took her about 5 or 10 minutes to find her GoFundMe number. And that's when she said, well, you might have to take this other, because they took her phone and everything. So that's when I saw her ask for money. But now somebody is just saying that the incident happened on the 24th.
Yeah.
Okay. So she should not have been asking for money between the 24th and the 28th, right?
There was an interview on that channel we're talking about where he was sending people to her GoFundMe.
Yeah, Christina, I was on the Down the Rabbit Hole news. Never heard of her before, but she contacted me and I went on there. So you guys can check that out if you guys want to go over there, show her some love. She's an awesome and amazing person. So I gave her the interview. And so, yeah, I've been looking at her channel as well. That's how I kind of found out about Nosy. So I was trying to I don't know. It's just so many different, the reason why I'm asking you guys is because there's so many different videos and some of them aren't pertaining to Angelica. So I don't really know what to look at because I don't want to look through stuff because I have so much to look through already. And so, yeah, I went on her channel.
So Nosy's channel has been taken down. Did you know that?
I heard something about she had a bunch of channels. All of them were gone. Yeah. But then I still...
She's on Twitch now. That's a whole nother platform. It's a gaming platform, but it's people have lives there and post it. So I believe she was able to back up all of her videos. So if you wanted to see any of her interviews, that would be the place to go look for it. Look for her on Twitch. But I think
Twitch.
Yeah, Twitch.
That's just like another app, sweetie.
Yep, it's just another.
I know I don't have one though. I thought that was for kids gaming.
No,
but it's
free. You can add it. It's like a social media, not social media, but it's just like the Discord that I told you about. You could show live.
I don't know nothing about Discord.
Oh, okay.
No, it's just you can download it. It's very much like YouTube as far as how you would access it. I mean, on my phone, I just went to the App Store, downloaded Twitch, and next thing you know, I was watching all the videos.
Yeah, it's easy.
And is her name the same on there? Do I just go to Nosy Ho?
Yes.
Okay.
Nosy Ho Live.
Nosy Ho Live.
And you
My
know she
kids are.
spells whole. She spells whole Heaux.
Yeah.
HEAUA.
X.
X.
Yeah, like nosy hoax, just like
HEAUX.
hoax.
Oh, okay. Okay. X.
Not a hoe, but hoax.
Hoax.
Right.
So nosy hoax, not hoe.
Yeah, but don't call
I've
her.
been saying it wrong this whole time.
Huh?
I've been saying it wrong.
Everybody calls her that. They all call her that.
Whole. You pronounce
Yeah.
it whole. The X is silent. So you're right. It's nosy hoe.
Okay.
Nosy hoe, but it is hoax to make it simple. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, everybody
so I
says
will
that.
definitely go check those things out. If I find anything, I will hop back on here. I'll put something out an hour before so that people can know. But
Yeah.
I'm gonna go see what I can find and what I can dig up, because guys, I really don't know what's going on with this thing. And okay, to make this clear for me, was Nosy hoax or hoe? Was she with Angelica or against her?
With her.
She was with her. And then was That So Bold with her or against her?
With her. So they were saying they were neutral. They wanted to hear all of the evidence.
Okay. I like that. Okay. All right. So I will go check that out. If you guys have any more things you guys want me to check out, I am allowing that this time to go ahead and put it down there so I can go look at it. I want to go look at some things and kind of clear this up, because we don't understand. And if you guys want to hear what she's saying on mine.
Well, I want to know this from you, China.
Yes.
When she approached you, did she say she was going to you exclusively, or did she tell you she was talking to all these other YouTubers?
Actually, Miss Jeanette, I contacted her.
Okay.
And I contacted her through was it Instagram or Facebook probably.
Okay.
And I asked her, can I talk to you about the Riverside girl? And let me make sure, because I don't want to tell you guys something that's not true. So hold on, give me a second really quickly. I'm going to show you this. Now, she took down her Facebook, but guys, I wouldn't say this if it wasn't true. So
okay.
I'm going to show you our very first conversation. And after I said that, she said, of course. I thought she was locked up before this, but she wasn't. Right after this, she got locked up. And when she got out, she contacted me. So you guys, I'm going to show you guys what. This was our conversation. So you guys don't think I'm lying. That's exactly what was said. Look, Angelica Mendez, that was her page, was everything of her. She gave me her contact. Can you guys read it?
Mm-hmm. Well, barely, but I can see.
Oh, wait, hold on.
You can read it, though, but I believe you. I believe you.
We believe you, sweetie. We believe you.
Okay. I'm just saying, I just want to be clear that I am not on anybody's side when I do any of these things. And if I see it, I'll tell you guys. Or if I hear it, I'll tell you guys.
Look, M says in the chat, she says Angelica brought up she needed money to move. That's how it went down. And then Nosy shouted out her Cash App. That's how that came up. And M, do you know if that's the first time money was brought up? Because I do recall this prompted by Nosy. I don't recall her coming on saying, hey, I need money, but maybe she did. I don't recall.
So it's very possible, though, that a lot of people contacted her and she's just the kind of person who will speak.
Right.
And so, like, maybe she wasn't out to scam, but she might be one of the people that didn't pay their rent.
But why? Okay, so Miss Jeanette, tell me this. Then why are there other GoFundMes that like were pertaining to like her children and things like that prior to this event?
So I said it before. Sometimes there's fraud GoFundMes where people pick up on news stories and then they make one. So you could see one that says official, And then a bunch of other people will try to fraud that way by making other GoFundMes, hoping that people.
No, Miss Jeanette, I'm gonna stop you right there. I'm gonna stop you right there. Listen. I'm gonna tell you this. So, I don't know if this was the second or third day I was talking to her. So I was asking her about her GoFundMe. She told me, no, I don't have any GoFundMes. I don't have social media. I don't have any Facebooks, no nothing like that.
Mm-hmm.
And so the next day, I knew that I was checking on this GoFundMe that I had already been looking at. And guys, you know what? We're going to go there now because I want to see where it's at right now. And so the first time I checked on it, it was $407. Second time, it was $1,000 something. Third time, it was like $2,000, close to $3,000. Right. And then after I did mine, it raised up to $3,086. Last time we looked, I didn't keep that number in my mind, but it was $332 something. So we're gonna go. Let me find it right now, so we can go see where she's at right now.
Did you contact her prior to the 24th?
I contacted her on the same day she went to jail. I contacted her on the 28th.
28th.
In the daytime, she said, of course, and I wrote her back. She didn't write me back, so I thought she wasn't going to talk to me. But the thing is, she said she went to jail around noonish. She got out around 5, and that's when she contacted me back.
But she was already previously on other channels then.
Yes.
Yeah. Naomi.
She told me she wasn't. Huh?
DMV has something to tell you as far as like a timestamp, so that way you don't have to go look too far.
No, I have it.
Okay.
Thank you. Thank you. Let's see. Wait, did I click on it? Where is it? Oh, I put wrong. I put one of the letters a little differently. So we're gonna look at it because we want to see where she's at right now. Oh, I didn't finish my so I asked her to go. I was like, oh, this was the next day. Oh my gosh, do you know where you're at right now? You're like 3,086. It was the time that I was telling her. She was like, oh, let me go check. And I was like, I thought you didn't have a GoFundMe. I thought somebody made that page and it wasn't yours. Then the next day that I was looking at it, I seen that she changed the beneficiary from her to her boyfriend. Wait, what is this? This is a different type of GoFundMe. Why is it the regular GoFundMe not popping up? You know what? This is why I don't deal with being. Let me go to people.
But she was bailed out then for $25. You said
$25. Mm-hmm.
I've never.
Well, she said she was bailed out. Like I said, I don't know. Because do you know? Does anybody know?
I mean, I've never been to jail, so I don't really know how.
Do you guys know if a GoFundMe? I mean, not a GoFundMe. If a bail's bondman would take a $25 bail,
it's only
that
10%.
would be what it was. It was $250. She pays 10%.
10%, right? And then Just Star looks like she said 15K.
So 15K for what?
I don't know. She just put 15K.
Let me pop this up.
Bail. She put that up there when you asked about how much was her bail.
The GoFundMe, yeah. No, the okay, hold on.
No, wait, the GoFundMe is more than that. That's not true.
How much is the GoFundMe?
I'm about to show y'all right now. Oh wait, we got News in the building.
Hello, News.
Hey, News.
How are you?
How are you, boo?
Can y'all hear me?
But
yes, I hear you.
Needed to move.
Oh, it finally let me come up without kicking me off.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm gonna try StreamYard.
For News.
I'm sorry. So we're gonna go over and we're gonna. I'm gonna share my screen with you guys because we're gonna go over and we're gonna check out this because we're gonna look at what's going on over there. Let's see where it pops up. There we go. Let's share.
Wow. I came up too because someone asked the question. Was that her first GoFundMe? Was that the original? Hold on. Thank you. Was that the original GoFundMe? But her original ask for the GoFundMe was.
Sweetie, you're echoing.
So when was that published?
When was it published? Right here.
Yeah.
The same day she got out.
Okay, but there was something on that one to go to. He was sending it to GoFundMe 24. So that's not one.
Exactly. Okay, and those aren't on here anymore. That's why I kept asking her the questions. And when she kept telling me this was not hers, I was like, I'm seeing it here. And then I just left it alone because I'm not going to argue with you. You're saying it's not yours. I don't know. So when I was like, oh, do you know the GoFundMe went up to this? And she said, oh, I'm going to go check it. That's when I knew that it was hers.
And I said that could have been. Oh.
You said what? Because look, this right here, Miss Jeanette. Wait, hold on. This name right here was not here previously. Who's echoing?
It's somebody.
Hold on, let me go see because I can't see right now. I don't know. But look, Miss Jeanette, let me show you this. What I was showing. Hold on. So this right here, this name right here is the same thing that I just showed you guys on the Snapchat, which is her fiance. First, it was her, organized by her on the behalf of her. Right. Recently, she just changed it to this.
Right.
So I was curious to know why, like within the last couple of days. I was curious to know why.
Probably he probably has access to jail.
And then I don't understand why people are so inclined to donate with just this small little piece of information right there.
Could it be? Oh my goodness! Why is it echoing?
Somebody.
Does anybody have two YouTubes open or anything like that? Because I know that happens to me sometimes, and I'm like, oh, I didn't know I was on another YouTube. Then I'll be echoing.
No. I don't. Okay, so real quickly, could he be the beneficiary in case something happens to her? Okay, this thing's echoing.
No, you're not echoing. Keep going.
It's there you go. Okay, it stopped. Okay, so basically,
why not, Mike?
I don't know what's going on.
I don't hear an echo.
I don't have another thing on. I don't know what's going on.
I don't hear an echo. Continue.
Okay, so basically, could that person be the beneficiary if something happens to her because she's putting her life in danger?
Possibly, because she already has one kid by him.
Mm-hmm.
So this will be her second if she is pregnant. So possibly. I'm not down in anybody's, thoughts or theories about this because I am lost. So we're going to click out of here so I can come back to you guys.
Hello, Infamous. How are you?
Okay.
It's not echoing anymore. That's good. Okay.
No.
Right.
Wait a minute. If anybody needs to contact me or anything like that, my email and my Instagram is in the follow me tab. And then my Cash App is below that. And then I will show you guys my phone number. You can text it. You can call it. But here's my number that you can call me on. And I will.
Okay.
So,
I'll screenshot that real quick.
Here's the number. I'll leave it for a few seconds. And then here is my
I did
Instagram, Gmail, and
can
then
you put the number back?
Can I do what?
Put the number back. I barely opened my camera to
Okay,
take.
I'm sorry. Hold on, let me toss that back up. Thought that would be enough time, but there you go. Here's the number you can contact me at. You can text it or you can call it.
Okay.
And then, do you have it, Miss Jeanette?
Yeah, I got it.
Okay. And then here's my Instagram, email. Email I can get to you within a day. And then and IG as well. And then that's my Cash App at the bottom. So let's see. Let's go to some of these comments. You guys can talk if you want. I'm gonna go to comments.
Infamous is saying hi.
Let me see. I can't see right now. So guys, don't think I'm ignoring you because I'm not. You guys know that I'm not ignoring anybody. I think Angelica I think Angelica got locked up is when Nosy asked for money to help her.
Yeah.
Okay. Wait, Angelica brought up that she needs money to me. Oh, okay.
Wait, what? Can you read that again? Because it sounded like Nosy asked her for money.
No.
Okay, it was the way it was put, and I thought it was saying that.
I just tuned in, but I heard you say that her bail bond or something was. I'm believing it was $250, and that's why her bail was $25 because I know it's 20%. I mean, 10%. I'm sorry. I'll tell you right now, I had one. It was that much, and they won't touch it because it's too low. Exactly. That's why I feel like I'm being lied to so much. Because you first told me you were OR. You were out on OR. And people that don't know it, because I know some people are like, what is OR? You're out on your own recognizance. So you don't need bail. They're just letting you out. Just, okay,
look, if she had the GoFundMe on the 24th, then she had the money to pay the $250 by the time the 28th came around.
Exactly. That's why I'm saying, were you out on your own recognizance? Did you get bail or did you just pay the $250? I'm told all different stories, and that's what made me be like, I don't know which way to go. But then I see this, and I'm like, okay, now I'm more leaning here. I don't know. Hey, L. I haven't seen this name in the building, so everybody show some love to L.
Hello, L, Zor.
We show love to everybody. So she says, I would have left with my children if I were in this situation. No was with
no one.
With me. My children. Okay, she wouldn't say around her person going after her children, definitely. We hear it. Hi, hello, Kitty. How are you?
Hello,
also
Kitty.
Your name in the building. So let's say hello.
Hello.
She is echoing. Infamous truth teller says she is echoing. Okay. Hello Kitty said a really bad echo, so not anymore. I didn't hear it, but sorry. Sorry guys, I didn't hear it. Let's see. I kind of hear it now a little bit, but not too bad. At one point, she said that she was going to hire an attorney to help Molly. And I have text messages about that, and that's why. Guys, should I bring the text messages out right now about the attorney situation?
Can you hire an attorney for somebody else's child, though?
Miss Jeanette, you be trying to ask some stuff. Right, come on. That's why I'm like, does these things make sense? And on her behalf, no. But then when I look at other things, they don't make sense to me either. So
creative.
You know what, Latoya? Well. I will find that out. I'll ask for like some proof of a name, ID or something. I ain't gonna show y'all it, but y'all know if I tell you I seen the ID, I seen the ID. I don't know this girl from Maternity because people were asking me, "Do you know her? Are you associated with her?" I don't know this girl. Never met her in my life. I don't know her at all. So, you guys, I'm sorry I'm going to have to step out for a second because I really have to use the restroom. We've been on here for 2 hours and 30 minutes. So you guys can talk amongst yourself, but I'm going to the restroom.
Okay.
Give me a second.
Poor baby. Oh, wow. Let's see. I think creative, let me see what her the last part of the name is. Oh, Creative Princess is a new person. Hello, welcome, welcome. Please subscribe to her channel and please like and share. She'd appreciate it. She went to step out for a few minutes and she'll be right back. Let's see. So lady says, a lady says, Molly and Nosy both meant well. Oh my goodness, the thing moves so quickly. Meant well, but made the matter worse. Sorry about that. And she said, oops, I meant not Molly, but she meant Angelica.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. How much did she? I literally I don't like reading loud because I like to read to myself. I'm not a loud reader, so I will stutter. So I'm sorry if I get you guys' names wrong and all that other stuff. And then as I'm reading, it's kind of like going down.
It's okay. If you need me to read something, I will.
So do you know Creative Princess? I've never seen that person, so I told them, hello, welcome to your
oh, yes.
And subscribe and share and like.
Yes, I Angelica. Yes.
So somebody said that before the GoFundMe, she had a spot fund account.
Yeah, I know that too.
Do I need to show it to you, Miss Jeanette? You ain't been tuning in to the doll. You ain't been tuning in over here. Because
I never even heard of spot fund in my life.
Me neither. At this point in my life dealing with her, I've never heard of this. But I pulled it up, I believe, on a live with you guys. And if you want me to, if it's still there, because it looks like she cashed it out. She either cashed it out or turned it off, but I think she cashed it out. If it was her account, because I'm going to say all this is allegedly, I did find a spot fund under her name. So I'm going to look it up and see if it's still there, and we'll see if it still looks as it did before. So I'm going to go do that. You guys can still talk amongst yourself. I can't see you guys.
Is spot fund as big as GoFundMe, or that's just...
I was just getting ready to ask you that. What are you reading my mind?
I've never heard of this until this situation. Never. It's called spot fund. Never heard of it until this situation. Wait. Okay, here we go. Search.
Yeah, it's the fastest fundraising technology. Fundraise from your phone. I've never heard of it. That's the first time I've heard of it.
Yeah. But let me find.
I'm sure they got way more than that.
Here we go. It's right here. It's right here.
Go ahead.
No, I'm gonna have to do that all with you guys online because you guys got to see. So, I'm gonna let you guys see it. I'm gonna show you guys exactly what I did. But before, when we look at this, if you look at my lives, this is not what happens. So I'm gonna show you what happens this time. So let me add you guys in on the screen. So you guys come on over with me to the spot funding. So Angelica Mendez, scroll. Same picture, guys. Same picture right here from her Facebook. Oh, now it's showing me some different, but this is a little bit similar to what it showed me the last time.
It's actually showing her location.
She's not over there.
That's what
it was more like over here.
That's showing location.
So this person could probably have one under her name.
Right.
That, but it doesn't have the numbers and all that it had before. So whoever has to have cashed this out. Because this is showing on the East Coast. We are on the West Coast. So, hey, you guys, I just say, I show you guys tell. Show and tell over here. I just show, you guys tell.
So it might not, like, again, that might not have been her. It might have been somebody that grabbed the news story.
Could have been.
Right.
Could have been. Hey, infamous truth teller. Hi, how are you?
Hello.
See, Miss Diddy says she's never heard of spot fund either. I never heard of this until this case. Never heard of that. Look, A Lady says the same thing. Creative Princess. Hey, how are you? Says the same. Until this situation, they have never seen this. Never. Me neither. It says, could it be a troll? And that's why we're here. No, actually, it's Jeanette. Jeanette, are you listening to me without, because every time I'm talking and you're not talking, I see your bubble moving. So you have the echo.
I have the echo?
Yes.
I don't have anything on.
Watch. Are you watching me?
Yeah, I am.
Okay. Whatever you're watching me on, put that on mute. And
Well, I mean, I'm watching. I see you just on the live. I'm just on. I see you on the floor. I'm in your back room.
Okay, wait. Okay, so be quiet and watch. If your line moves while I'm talking, then yeah, no, it's you.
It's not moving over here until I talk.
Let me see. Hello? Okay, it's not moving anymore. No. I think you probably paused it because it's like a 10-second delay between any device. I don't know what's up with that, but.
Huh. But now I see it moving a little bit.
When I talk? Oh, yeah, I do see it now that I'm talking. It's moving again. Wait, now it stopped.
Okay.
I don't know. Infamous truth teller, are you there? I don't know. I don't hear her. Is anyone seeing my chats? Yes, I see you, boo. Tracy, I see you now. If you had some that I didn't see, I apologize, but I do see you now, Tracy. Definitely do see you now. I don't really block anybody or time anybody out or anything like that unless they drop links in my chat or throw other, YouTubers in my chat or even on the panel. But in this situation, we're getting things clear. So as long as it has to do with this, I'm not even minding any of that. Because we need to see what's going on. I can't be like, no, don't say anything about these people. We're trying to see who's telling what. What's the truth?
I was trying to find out. Tracy, did you put anything else since you said, is anyone seeing my chat? I'm not, because we don't actually see it until now. She said, I've just been here not commenting. Oh, okay. Okay, I got you. Welcome, sweetie. Welcome.
YouTube. Lorraine says, I love your YouTube channel, Naomi. You're a sweetheart. Love you too. Thank you guys.
She is very sweet.
I never wanted to be a YouTuber. I'm going to just give a quick little backstory. I never wanted to be a YouTuber. I always said no. I was on another YouTube, and I was just I would only hop on the platform because I guess I'm a little nosy. So I would do a lot of research, and then I would go on that platform and just, talk about it and things like that. But then, people over there would say, make a channel. And I was like, no, I'm not really comfortable with doing that. I'm a little shy. I didn't even want to come on the panel when it was time for me to go on the panel and explain things that I was looking up. So I did one day, and then after that, I was like, no, I still don't want to do it. It would be uncomfortable with me doing it myself. So I went out on the Amari case, and I presented everything on that channel. I just did not want to do it by myself. I didn't feel comfortable. So that YouTuber as well was pushing me like, go ahead, do it. Mm-hmm. I finally did it. I did like a video or two, and then I just stopped. And then, things go on, life goes on. And then I kept doing it, and I was like, now I got caught with this, and I'm like, I got to give you guys this information because I can't talk with it with people that I'm around because they don't know about the situation. So I come here and I talk with you guys because we can have a conversation. No one else can. So I'm a little bit comfortable, but I do get nervous. I do get very nervous. Sometimes I start stumbling over my words, or I just forget.
No, you're all natural. You do a natural, like you're natural. You don't even have to work on it. You're natural.
I mean, I'm trying not to make this.
And you know, I don't talk to people if I don't feel them right. You know, if I don't feel anything right about them. So you're good.
Right.
Thank you. You're welcome.
I just get, you know me. I'm like, I get scared. Wait, I was trying to.
We're not trying to make you blush, though.
I know y'all gonna make me start stuttering again. Can't pronounce words. Let's see. I think I'm down here. Tracy says it doesn't show up if I mention Discord, but I was just saying I can't figure out what app, but I'm old. You're not old, Tracy. Stop it. Because I feel like I'm old, and I know the people will be like, you're not old. You know, you just, think about your past, and I'm like, hey.
I'm probably older
I don't know about this
everybody in here.
Okay, so I just saw it again. At one point, it said she was going to hire an attorney for Molly. That's the thing. I don't think that you can hire an attorney for other people's children.
She does.
She says she wants to be the voice. She says she wants to hire an attorney for her. Then I think they still made her change the narrative because in the very, very beginning, she was looking for her. Let's save her. Then it goes to the lawyer, but then maybe next live I'll show the text messages, but I just don't feel like, you guys need to do your investigations and things like that. Why somebody would, Tracy, I won't put that up there, but that ain't old. I think 9 years older than that is when you hit your like, hey, because me looking at my mom and things like that, she getting her little groove back. Hello, Elena. Elena's back. So yeah, you guys, I don't know what I should do with this, but I'm definitely gonna take the information that you guys have given me, and I'm gonna look into it. And I know some people were telling me there was another, a records thing that I could go through, but it charges this and stuff like that. I'm gonna hold off on that because I'm a single mom. When I get a little more into this, then I can definitely, use things to go into things that deep. But right now, I'm just kind of on the surface, and I think I figured a little bit of stuff out just being on the surface. So I think I'm doing pretty good. I think I'm confused with all the information I'm being given. Martha's still here. You look very confident. You're doing great. Thank you. And I don't know if that comes from when I was younger, from kindergarten all the way till 12th grade. I was in performing arts. I was in theater. So I was doing tap, jazz, ballet, modern, hip hop, jazz, all that. And I was always performing. So I don't know if that kind of gives me a little bit, but I've never been talking to people one-on-one. And I only have a problem with eye contact, I get shy. So I don't know if it's easier because it's not a person, but still I see you guys in the chat and then people come on here. So I get a little bit nervous sometimes.
Okay, so somebody said that they were coming home from Disneyland.
Yes, I seen that. That's the one I was looking for and I couldn't find it. So I believe News and Shenanigans, and if you guys, that's my girl. If you guys want to follow her, she follows other cases. Me, News and Shenanigans, and You Knew, we kind of all work together. So if you guys want to go follow her, like I said, go ahead. But she said that, yeah, they were on the way from the Disney trip. She does some deep diving as well. So I'm gonna contact her after this so we can do some investigation things and look at some pages and things like that, because I really don't get where all of this is going. Oh, Tracy, are you saying we're putting an app in the chat? I don't have anything that stops anybody from doing anything. That's why I have my 2 mods when they're in the building. So I don't know if that's just a YouTube thing or a recent thing, because I asked for it, so I would allow you to do it. I don't know what that is. So guys,
I don't see anything I have to approve or anything either, so I don't know what happened.
Me neither. Me neither. So I'm gonna wrap this up because wait a minute. No, I may not, because I'm trying to listen to Infamous. Hold on. Infamous, are you there?
Yeah, can you hear me now?
Yes.
I
Hello.
can hear you now.
Welcome.
I was having complications on my laptop. I can hear everything you guys are doing, and I'm just like, what is going on? I'm good. And I'm like, what is going on? I'm like, screw it, I'm just going to get on my phone.
Welcome, sweetie. Welcome.
So anyway, I just had a question. Because like, you know how you said her bond or bail or whatever, but you said she got on RO, right?
She originally told me it was RO.
Well, $250, I'm going to tell you, I've never been to jail, but I went to jail once, and being in that little fishbowl where you have to make calls to the bondsman and all that stuff, they have a list of numbers like on the side of the phone, right? So I'm calling every single bondsman on there for $250 because I'm just like, I do not want to be in here. You know, like I had money, but it was in my purse, and that went to lockup. You know how they lock your stuff up?
Yes,
property?
Yes, your property.
Yeah, so I was screwed, you know?
When it's
So
in your property, Miss Infamous,
Huh?
when it's in your property, they should, in California, they will, or in Nevada, I'm sorry, in Nevada, and I think California as well, will let you use that money when you get out.
Yeah, but when I was trying to get out. I had the money first.
No.
And
I'm
so
saying hold on.
But you have to put a request in, and by the time that would have happened, I would have been out already.
Okay. Yeah.
It was,
go ahead.
So anyway, so what I'm trying to say is, the bondsman, every bailsman, bondsman, whatever you will call them, I called every single one of them, and I got a hold of one. And he's all, honey, he goes, I'm going to tell you right now, not one bondsman will touch it because it's so small. Like, it's useless for them. Point for them to bond you out for $250. 25, you know what I mean?
Yes.
Like, people are not usually, you know, like, you're not feeling obligated to go for 200 for 10% of $250. You know what I mean? So they won't touch it. That's what the bondsman told me. So it makes sense.
Right. So
you might just want to call somebody to bail you out.
So, Infamous Truth Teller, why do you think I'm getting 3 different stories from her? Infamous, can you hear me? Oh, man. I'm late. What did I miss? Elaine, I don't know what part you hopped out on. Let me know, and I could kind of fill you in. Or you can email me if I end up getting off. I will talk to you guys. If you guys email me, I'm here. I'll talk to you guys. We can talk about certain stuff on there. Oh, I already put that one on. Oops, I think I went backwards. Oh, I wish I could help. Yeah, no, guys, I can't afford to do anything like that right now. That's why I'm telling you guys, hey, get me to my 1,000. And I can start, getting my super chats and things like that. I don't care. I'll dig into stuff. If I could, I would. And that's why I said I will go to the court date, because I can put some gas in my car and I can go out there and, see things. But I don't really know where I'm at this point. So I kind of don't want to do that.
So did she report this to Arizona?
She didn't have to. I believe the platform she was on did it for her.
Okay.
That's what I believe, because I don't know if it was Nosy Ho or That's So Bold. I've heard That's So Bold over and over from her mouth, but from a lot of the people on here, I keep hearing Nosy Ho. So I don't know which one she was dealing with that dealt with Arizona and that dealt with California. And one of those channels were calling both departments, and it was just chaotic. So I don't know. I don't know. If someone in the chat can say, I'll just pop it up here. But I don't know. I'm not too familiar with it, like I said. Christina, you keep saying that. I know, boo. I know. Don't go to court on that day. And I feel you, Christina. And I'm just going to take your advice on that because I'm going to. But what do you feel about just a random day or me having her come out here? Like, if I hit my 1,000, we raise enough money, I can afford to have her get on this train because she don't need no flight. We have a train and we have a bus that can come right here. And me getting her a ticket, having her come here, and I get an interview with her. Not at my house, but where I'm at. Not that far. 3 hours, maybe a little bit of change off of that, but I would do that. I would do that, and I would just say I'll have a hotel for you for a day and send you back or something like that. But
yeah, if you're gonna do it, I wouldn't suggest you do it. But if you're gonna do it, definitely a public place where there's other people.
Oh, definitely. This is my thing. I'm not afraid of her.
No, it's nothing to do with that.
No. I'm not saying that. Listen, I'm not afraid of her. And I know you guys are like, oh, she's so this, she's so that. When I was, in my younger days, I wasn't this calm, and I don't know where this came from. Like, I don't know if it was my son that changed me completely, because I was a little bit, like, I look at myself how I was then, and I was like, I don't even like it. And so I look at myself, and I don't know if my son has changed my whole perception on life. Just everything around me has changed me. It's humbled me. I was always humble, but it made me more quiet. Like, I listen more. I'm not always the one that's like, and when I see girls do that, I'm kind of like, I don't like it. And I'm like, dang, was I looking like that when I was younger? Like 16, 18, loud. I'm just like, is that what I was looking like? And it just changes your whole perspective on things. So that's why when I'm dealing with Angelica, I understand. Jeanette, it's you right now because I see.
Okay.
No, I see.
Am I echoing?
Yeah, you were. Jeanette, do you have headphones? Because you can totally do what you're doing and just have headphones and it won't echo.
I do have headphones.
Yeah, if you just put your headphones in, yeah, it won't echo. So, yeah,
So, can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Am I echoing? I don't think these headphones are hooked up to my.
You got to be quiet so I can talk. Hello. You're not echoing right now because your meter is not moving on my side.
Okay.
You're good. But yeah, so
I think that I wanted to hear her again when she hung up really quick on that live. But now I'm at the point where I don't think that there's much more she can say.
Well, I have other videos from after that. I think I might just contact her while I'm on live for you. Natalie, you know what, Natalie? And I already said I'm not going to have any mods other than the people that I have. Natalie, if you want to be a mod, let me know because she has my back. And I thank you for what you just did. Thank you. She showed me some love on my CashAPP. I know I'm not monetized, but thank you. Like, I just do this because it's always been in me to do it. And I don't know if it's a passion or what, but I've always been looking into cases like this. But after my son, it really got into more of like kid situations because I couldn't understand or comprehend why people would hurt children. Then I was like, I just want to understand where their mind is at because my son can literally piss me off to the fullest. And it will take me weeks to be like, stop it. Because I just keep talking to him, and I think that's why he takes advantage of me because he knows I'm soft already. And my mom is like strict, but she was not born here in the States. So the way that her and her mom, I mean, her and my grandmother dealt with things was, I used to have to kneel down on rice grains in a corner. I used to have to like hold things out and do that at the same time. It was just crazy. And I just said I would never do that to my child. And he kind of has my personality, so when he does stuff, I'm gonna laugh about it. But I just don't understand why people hurt children, traffic them, treat them these ways. And I think that's why most of the things that I deal with goes on that route. But that's not only what I wanted to talk about. So I didn't want mine to be like, you know, NaomiiChynaD news, Naomi. I just want to be me and talk about what I want to talk about, important subjects. If you guys have any topics that you guys want to tell me about, I'm gonna put it up here again. Here is my Instagram, email, and CashAPP. My email, my Instagram. Hit me up. Tell me about a case you want me to look into, and I'll look into it. We could talk about it on here. We can go as deep as you want to go. We can make phone calls. We could do all of that. I don't mind. I mean, especially if it has to do with a child. It doesn't always have to, but, you know, things that we want to talk about and it touches us all over the country, all over the world, I'm down for it.
So do you think the police could have charged her because everybody was calling them and then they found out some statements were false?
You know what, Miss Jeanette? I'm going to keep it honest. I do feel that they felt like they were being threatened and all this stuff was going on. And that's why they were like, no, we're going to go through with this. Because what she told me, what she was going up there for was to get Paris Million and I wish News and Shenanigan was up here because she could say it better than me. I mean, I'm very educated, but coming from a Latin background, like some of my tongue just doesn't work certain ways. And so when I try to pronounce certain stuff, it's like, it's hard for me to say it. But it's called a cyst and deceased.
Yeah.
Okay. Cyst and deceased is what she was trying to get for. Okay, so somebody's saying Nosy. I don't know if it was Nosy Ho or Paris Million, but I think she told me Paris Million because she kept bringing that name up over and over and over. And I'm like, yo, you're not going to start up no tension between me and another YouTuber. You're just not. But, okay, I'm listening to you. So I don't know if she was trying to get that from them and they said, come here so we could get information on that and we could fill it in fill that in and give you that. And then they took her on it. I don't know. Oh, infamous.
That's not where you get one of those. You get one
exactly. And that's why I said I wish I have News and Shenanigan. News and Shenanigans, are you out there? She told me when it happened to her, you have to get it from an attorney. Is that right, Miss Jeanette?
Yeah, and even then, it doesn't matter if you're saying your opinion. You're allowed freedom of speech.
Right.
So if you make yourself public, you can't really, like, it's, you know what I mean? She put it out there, not somebody else.
Can you hear me? I'm sorry, I don't mean to interrupt you. Okay.
Are you there, Ned? Infamous? Wait. Infamous, you have the echo.
Can you hear me?
You have my echo.
Yeah, how about now?
Let me see. No, go ahead. No, I
good?
do. No.
Okay. Are we good?
Let's see. No, I'm still going.
Are we good?
Let me see. No. I hear an echo.
I'm on mute when I'm not talking, so.
No, it's not you, Miss Jeanette. It's
Okay.
Infamous because when I talk, hers goes all the way to the yellow.
Are we good now?
Let me see. I think we may be good.
Okay.
We're good.
I switched.
Go ahead.
Okay. This restream is complicated. You should go to StreamYard.
I know everybody says that. I don't know how to use it yet. I want to use it. Maybe I might pop on here tonight and just do like a little crazy little whatever video. And we
You've
can
already
talk about
got
whatever.
the hang of this restream, so maybe this is more beneficial because you've already figured out this restream, but this is complicated.
Very, but I don't like how it makes me look. When I look normal here, but when I go look at it on other things, I'm glitchy, very glitchy. My words are going in and out. Sometimes it doesn't let more than a certain it doesn't let me more than like 3 people on the panel. It constantly goes out. So I do want to go. The only thing I like about here is how I can show you guys things while I'm doing it.
You can do that on StreamYard.
But I thought it's a little bit different that people are telling
you could do it. Nope, you could do it on StreamYard. The same
way.
way.
Well, maybe later when my son goes to sleep, I might just hop on and do like a funny one just to figure out stuff and just have people come in with me and see.
Breezy, dude.
It's real easy. It's real
Why
easy.
does she keep falling off?
I don't know. It's real easy though.
I'll try it. It's just that I haven't used it because they like shut me down so quickly. Like, you used your 20. You're done. Okay. Yep. Yeah. Careful. Mr. Jet, how you feeling over there? Let's see. We have Latoya, Paris, Angelica out. A liar, yes, and Nosy was calling the police department looking for Molly. Okay, so Paris was calling Angelica out, and Nosy was on her side. Is that what I'm taking from this? Or no? Right? News, what do you say? You knew? I think that's what I'm taking from it.
So it says Paris called Angelica out out as a liar. So basically, she called her out being a liar, and Nosy was calling the police department for Molly.
So she was on Angelica's side.
On Nosy, yeah, but Paris, no.
Okay, I think I understood what you said. This is Hello, China. Hi, Veronica. Hi, Veronica.
Hello,
I haven't seen
Veronica.
little Minka. Hello, China. How are you? I am here every day.
Latoya.
Oh, you be in the bushes. Okay. That's what happened. But I'm here supporting you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I am trying to get you guys what you guys need and what I need to just keep my mind at rest. It's just, I don't have the backing to do it. So it's hard. Like, I try. I try. Christina, she has turned you down. Oh, she's probably talking about me. Nosy believe her. So Nosy believed Angelica? Nosy believe her? Or believe Nosy?
Paris called her.
Wait, is Nosy on Angelica's side or not on her side?
I'm getting she's saying Nosy was calling the police department looking for Molly.
Okay, so she may be on Angelica's side.
Right, and then Paris is calling her on her lies, calling her out on her lies.
Okay, so Nosy was on Angelica's side and Nosy believed her. Okay.
Basically.
So Nosy is the one that was helping her out. Okay, got it.
Yeah, because this sounds like they're
Angelica's side. Okay,
one is on her side and the other one is not.
No, the other one's not. Okay.
Right.
And it's crazy because it's like there's Nosy, there's who was it? Nosy and Paris Million, and I'm in the middle. Nosy, and I'm in the middle because I don't know which side I would even go with because I'm just so lost on the whole situation.
I know.
Hey,
It's crazy.
Latoya.
It's definitely crazy.
Yeah, it is very crazy. I'm probably gonna pop back on here on StreamYard just to see. Not right now, but I'm gonna go show it my son for a little bit. And see what's going on and take a look at some more things because I do want to contact Angelica. But if I do get her online, I'm definitely going to have you guys in the background. So if you guys see the notifications, if you are not subscribed to my channel, please subscribe to my channel. I'm trying to get up to 1,000. Not only that, if I'm just random when I pop up at this point right now. And if I do get on the phone with her, I'll definitely hop on with her because I do need to ask her some questions because this doesn't make sense to me. And I didn't want to send her the text messages because I knew she probably would have texted me or something right away. And I didn't even get to explain to you guys. So I want to talk about that. Angelica's GoFundMe is going up. No, I don't know. I don't know where I stand on it yet. But definitely if I feel I need to help her, I will. I definitely will. So if you guys have any questions about anything, you guys can put them down in the chat and I will look into it. But I do want to look into these 2 channels that you guys have already given me because I can't look into Nosy Ho.
Unless you go on Twitch.
Try to get
Twitter.
Twitch to see or even ask. I just want to talk to people and ask. I don't want the drama though. I just don't want all that.
I just hope Molly's family or somebody like that's okay to speak for her speaks.
Yeah.
I do too. I would love that. I would definitely love that.
Yeah. I don't know if it's the same thing if you get kicked, if all your channels are kicked off or whatever off of YouTube, if you could actually still like make an account, right? Because all you need is a Gmail, and maybe Nosy can get an account and just get on your StreamYard or your Restream.
Yeah, I hope. Wait, who's kicked off? Nosy's kicked off.
The one that you want to talk to.
My stream, if she can, so she doesn't have to have an account to get on.
No, she just has to have the Gmail. That's it, just the Gmail. You don't have to have an actual YouTube account like some of the people that are in your chat right now. They just have a Gmail, and when you have a Gmail, you automatically have a YouTube.
Okay, so if anybody contacts or can contact or anything of Nosy or Paris Million or That's So Bold, and they can contact me, that would be great. So I could talk to them one-on-one as content creators, and we can kind of brainstorm this whole situation. Because if Nosy Ho got kicked off and she was helping her out and she's right, I feel that's kind of wrong. I don't know if I mean, it definitely shouldn't have got crazy, but with different police and like blocking lines and things like that. But I don't feel she should have lost everything for trying to help somebody out. But then again, I don't know all the details. So
it's a little more to it than that.
It is?
Yes, it is.
Okay. I don't know, but I'll be willing to talk to her or anybody with the information that I have, and we can go back and forth with what we have and things like that. I get kicked off, and I have StreamYard. I think is it StreamYard? Am I saying that, or is
it's StreamYard? StreamYard.
That you could use. Nosy got kicked off for other stuff. Okay.
Yeah, like I said, it wasn't just that. It wasn't just that. And then she said, I would not recommend contacting Nosy at this time, LOL. Okay, lady.
Okay. I won't. I'm not contacting anybody.
No.
It would have to be for you guys doing that. Okay. I would. Wait. Nosy doxed about 5 different people. And I just asked about that. What's doxing? They said your personal information. There ain't nothing she could say that I wouldn't tell you guys myself. But, I mean, you guys know I'm always in the middle. So many people doesn't like nosy, though, and I don't. Everybody's saying the same thing. Okay, everybody's saying the same thing. All right. I don't know what she's done, but okay. Everybody's like, no. All right. I'm not contacting anybody. I said, if you guys know people that you can send my way, then go ahead on this number.
Infamous wants a call.
And this isn't going to harass me because I literally can throw that in the corner and never see it again. So
Infamous wants to give a call.
So they can call or text that. I check it every once in here and there. It's not on my hip. So
Wait, that way.
Other way.
Infamous is trying to call.
Oh, she is? I don't see it.
She said she's going to call. She said right here, can I call better?
Oh, my phone. Yeah, you can call.
Call that number on the screen, babe. Infamous.
Oh, somebody did from a 571 number sent me the Miss Justice stuff. So whoever's 571 and you know that she contacted me, thank you. I see that now because earlier I couldn't see it. But yeah, you can totally contact this number.
Oh, that's cool.
But when you contact it, you're automatically gonna be on live. If I'm still on live. If you're not, anticipate on being recorded because anything that comes to this phone is being recorded, period. Let's see.
She's Christina said if you put her name on YouTube, you will see what she did. Yeah, they got her. They're literally making channels just to talk about it. In her name. Like they use her name and then making her channels. And then you look in there and it's talking about her.
L444 says it's more about her character, and unfortunately you can't view her past videos, but have at least, girl. Okay.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. This is Infamous Truth Teller. Go ahead, boo.
Hello, Infamous.
With my ADHD, that restream is frustrating the hell out of me.
Yeah, I got to learn how to use StreamYard. I just haven't done it because they kicked me
I have
off.
a StreamYard you could use. I don't really use it too much yet, but if you want to utilize it, you're more than welcome to.
Okay, I'm gonna try it on my side first, and if it doesn't work, then yeah, I'll definitely will.
I mean, I'm just saying because it's already an account, you know what I mean? Like, you just utilize it, and then just get to know it, and then if you want to get a StreamYard of your own, you can do that.
Oh, you're saying the one where you purchase it?
You don't have to. You can have a free account, but when you have an actual account that's like, you know, it's real cheap, but you can do up to like 12 people. Like, you know, it has,
I wouldn't do 12 people. 6 people is enough for me.
You can do live streams. You can do pre-record things and send it. You know, you can do the sharing your screen. You can do all that stuff. Really.
That's what I was wondering about the sharing the screen. Is it the same as Restream?
Yeah.
Okay.
SP does it. She uses StreamYard.
Oh.
Okay.
So what I was trying to tell you like 5 hours ago.
5 hours ago.
Was like, you know, like the bail bondsman won't touch it, and you said if she's getting out, you said, do you think she's lying to you? I think that's why she's telling you on. She's just one of those people that, you know how people like have it's not the same, but like how the Munchausen syndrome, you know, like the mothers that do that to their kids. And she's kind of like, I don't have a name for it, I'm not a professional, but she's kind of got that kind of personality. You know what I mean? She kind of will reach and keep reaching and keep reaching. Some people are just like that. They're just constant. You know, they just keep. That's what they do. They lie. They lie and lie and lie. That's just who they are. You know, that's just. Like, I don't know. That's what their makeup is about. Like, there's some people that are just like that.
So answer me this. So why would have you tuned into when I played Andy's version of what happened?
I didn't catch them all, but see what the thing is she's trying to. You're a little easy. Because you're sweet. You know what I mean? So you're a little bit of a challenge for her, I think. So she's kind of, you know what I mean? She's pushing and she's pulling to see where she can get in. You know what I mean?
Take her, please. I gotta hear what this is about.
You know?
What's going on
She's
here?
like, let me push this way, let me push that way. You know what I mean? So she's throwing stuff out there. She's trying to find your weakness. Is what she's trying to do. She's trying to find your weak spot.
Nosy, you have to email me. You have to email me, or we got to talk one-on-one, because I know that you obviously you don't really know me.
But that's what I'm saying. But I think that's what she's trying to do. You know what I mean? She's assuming that that's who you are because you're
She may be assuming that, but I'm literally 10 years older than her. I'm 10 years older than her. There's nothing she could do that I haven't seen before, or
right. But there's some people with that think that they think that there's people out there that exist like that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And you're good, like, because I'm like that too. I'll play that sweet role, that dumb role sometimes. Not dumb like bimbo dumb, but like kind of like, oh, I didn't understand. Like I hadn't grown up on the street, just to kind of feel somebody out, just to see, like, if they really think I'm that dumb. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And sometimes people really think you're that dumb.
Right.
You know?
You know what, though? I feel like her, like you said, she wasn't listening the whole time. I feel like she really needs someone to talk to. And I probably was that person for her to talk to because she felt more comfortable. And like I said, with the unreleased recordings that I have, I'm not going to share that part of our conversations, because that was me getting into who is Angelica? Who are you? That was me getting into that. And it would be anybody that I deal with, and infamous truth teller. Tell me if I'm wrong.
Try to find out more about her family background. To find out if people have kind of cut her off in the family.
I already have that information.
Too. Like, if people are like, look, we're not messing with you no more because you keep playing these silly games, or maybe she does need somebody to talk to. But that's probably where you get a better feel out. Like, you know what I mean? Try to find out a little bit more about her extended family to see if people like. If there's been more people cutting her off, or people just not listening to her. You know what I mean?
Right. Infamous.
So if they're cutting her off, then she might be just using people.
Infamous. I already have that information, and a much bigger YouTuber that I actually watch myself, and I'm gonna just say I love his channel. I love it to death.
Yeah.
And I was there from like the beginning. He has had contact with family members and things like that. And I have recently had people hit me up, family members, and they say certain things. So I'm also looking there. I'm always looking around. You know me, Infamous, because I've seen you in other channels that I've been in. And you said another YouTuber that I was in as well. So I definitely look around, and
I know for a fact you're no idiot. You know what I mean?
Uh-huh.
That's why remember we had that conversation. Remember when what's his name got off his StreamYard, and me, you, and I think it was
yeah, we were talking. Yeah.
We stayed on there, and we're just like we were just like shooting shit,
Yeah.
Sorry, excuse me, I don't mean to cut you, but yeah, that was us. That was like a long time ago.
That was a minute ago, yes, but we definitely stayed on there and was chopping it up, and I was just letting you know, like, I know I seem like this, like, innocent angel, but I think it comes from my past and what I've dealt with.
Right.
I mean, I'll come out with some stories with you guys, but I'll probably do that with people, when I get, like, membership and stuff like that. I'll tell more of my personal stuff, too.
But
I mean, I've been through a lot, so.
You don't have to do that, you know what I mean? That's nobody's business.
It's nobody's business, but I do feel like it can help in certain situations.
Because, and I'm just saying from my own personal experience, somebody told me one time, a long time ago, don't tell your whole, and I know you wouldn't tell your whole life story, but if you figure of speech, don't tell your whole life story right off the bat.
Right.
Because there's going to be vultures, and there's going to be people out there that are going to prey upon them, and they're going to look for those weak spots. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So just be careful and just do it in increments. That's all I'm saying. Just out of a personal experience, because they will,
Yes.
Will prey on you all day long,
Okay. And I thank you for that. I thank you for all of that, because you guys have been on this platform way longer than me. And yes, I'm new to it, but I'm not new to the game.
Yeah.
So I know, you know, when I move.
They're vicious up there. You know, these people
Right.
are vicious.
But what I did was I put out what people would think would make me upset. You know, I put that out. Last week when my girl, Mercedes, was murdered and passed away. So that's the only thing that I didn't really want to bring out because it's not really in my character now.
Right.
But I brought that out. And even if somebody else were to bring it out, I would never deny it because that is a part of my life. And whoever can't accept it, don't come over here. I don't care.
I'm sure that like, you know, you can take, like you said, you becoming a mom, you know, makes you see things differently. But I bet you, let somebody rub you the wrong way or you know, strike that chord about your kid or something, and I'll bet you're going to let them have it. You probably wouldn't remember what you said. You know what I mean? Because it was just flooding out. Like, let me tell you something, you know, and you're schooling somebody.
Yeah.
That's the way I am, too. I'm going to lay it down to you real quick, and I'm going to tell you some facts. You might not like what I gotta say, but
no, I love it. Infamous, don't say that. I love, especially what I do like is criticism that is like beneficial to me. I hate when people just I like. No, tell me what it is. I will not have anything against you because I'm gonna tell you what it is when you bring something to me. You knew. Can you say that I am honest when you ask me things? Exactly. I don't have you on mute, so I don't know why you're saying this. I don't have you on mute.
Oh, I was on mute.
I don't have you on mute.
Oh, that was my thing. Yeah, no, she definitely.
I say things to you. I never sugarcoat anything.
I'll let you know.
I'm not feeling how you're moving this way. I don't like this. This can go this way. Okay, I'm cool with it. I don't sugarcoat anything. But when someone is talking to me, I let them talk because I feel like they need to get it off their chest and maybe I can help in a certain way and things like that. But yeah, no, Infamous knows. Even before you knew. She knows because I had a conversation with her like off records or whatever that's called. What would that be called, Infamous? Off the records, yeah. So we were on a channel and that person got off, but you could still stay in the channel. And me, her, and another person were just shooting it off. And that's how we kind of got to know each other.
We got personal. We got a little personal.
We got personal on that one, yeah.
Putting it out there, yeah.
Yeah, we sure did.
Yeah.
So.
You know, and you're beautiful too. You know what I mean?
So
thank you. So they're not that they're not ready because people nowadays are not. I'm 41, so I don't know how old you are, but you know what I mean. So
I don't have a problem with saying my age. I'm 33. I'm old.
You know, and you're very wise beyond your age. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You got that old soul.
Yes.
I have a very old soul.
Oh, thank you. I thought you said you have an old soul, but you said I do. Thank you. Yeah. I mean, I tried to I could definitely tap back into my old ways, but
you don't want to have to.
I don't want to have to. I mean, because coming from California, the things we deal with.
Right. You're not trying to be caught up. You're not trying to be on that level and stay on that same wavelength. You're trying to grow and you're trying to, you surround yourself with positive, productive people. You do positive, productive people. You know what I mean?
Right. And I have for so many years that I don't want to tax back into it. But that's why people are like, no, she could set you up. She could set you up. But there's bigger situations than that.
You're the type that wants to, let me see, you're not like stubborn, but you're just like, let me see.
No, don't sugarcoat it with me, Infamous. You know I'm stubborn. You're like, let me get my toe wet. Let me see,
Yeah. You don't jump in, but you get your toes wet. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I do. I mean, I definitely wouldn't go out there without
armor.
A life jacket, right?
Armor.
Yeah, if that's what we want to call it, we'll call it that. Yeah, definitely.
You don't want to go without a life jacket. You always want a life jacket. Somebody might pull you in.
And if I go anywhere, I will always have my baby life jacket with me.
That's it. And it's just a mental life jacket. You just always gotta have that reserved. You know what I mean?
Right.
Mm-hmm.
As we all should.
You have to know when to shut it down. Because some people, and I have a big heart too, and I've had to learn how to gauge that and humble myself and learn how to not let myself, but not be so jaded. And it's a very complicated thing to learn. You know what I mean? But when you humble yourself, and you're a humble person, I can tell.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you see, you've probably come a long way. And I don't know your whole life story, but you know, I can feel your vibe. You know what I mean? Your energy. Yeah. But you know, it's you got to learn how to gauge it and when to cut people off and when to just kind of trail off. Like instead of engaging with them, you just kind of, you know what I mean? Just trail off a little bit, you know, and just go off quietly versus engaging with somebody and making a bigger, you know, stink of whatever it might be, you know, because I like to see the good in people too, because everybody has made mistakes in their life, you know. And I feel that you're kind of the same way too. And you just want to give people an opportunity to show themselves. But once you burn me, I said, you mess with my kids, my money, or the things I work hard for, you're going to get me. You're going to get a fight. But anything else rolls off my back like water off a duck's back. Rolls off my back like water off a duck's back. It just rolls right off, you know?
Definitely. And I see exactly where you're coming from, because I definitely have stopped a lot of the things that were going on in my life, because I'm gonna keep it 100. You know, the gang's how it is out here. It's no good for me bringing up my son right now, you know. And I know how it is for me growing up in it, and I'm not gonna bring him through any of that.
You gotta set an example for your kids, so you have to do it through your actions. So if you're not gonna go fly off the handle, like me, like I feel the adrenaline when somebody's like discriminating against me or assuming that I'm something that I'm not, and they make a comment in regards to, like, I got on the bus one time and like they had just started using the transfers, you know, like a new transfer system or whatever, and it wasn't working correctly for a while, and so it didn't click on the other bus. I went on and I had my middleman with me in the stroller, and I get on the bus and I said, I'm just getting off right here, and we transferred over, and a whole bunch of people transferred over too. So it was like, you know, a connecting bus, right? So I said I'll get off and I can walk if you want. You know, I'm just trying to be honest with you. And he goes, he like just brushed me off, the bus driver. He's just like, you know, like going to the back, and he like made a face, and he goes, next time, he goes, you see this, and he does his hand like money. You know how like when you're like I got money with your fingers.
With your fingers, like rubbing them.
Yeah, he goes, you see this? He goes, it works. He goes, next time, he goes, it works. You should get some. That's what he tells me.
Wow.
Oh, Lord have mercy. My adrenaline, everything started running. My blood I started feeling hot. And then I was like, no, you know, you gotta, I had to hold back, because if I go off, it's like, I'm just going to be just at the same level. If what, motherfucker? You know what I mean? If I just go off and just start cussing at him, it's going to give him everything why he said that, why he stereotyped me. You know what I mean? And then I see him, probably a couple of weeks later, you know, the same bus driver, and I had all my money. I was dressed nice. You know what I mean? I was dressed to the nines, and I had all my money, and I went and I opened up my wallet, and I just to get change, but I opened it purposely so he could see that I had my, you know what I mean? Like, and I didn't say anything. I just let him see it. And you know what? You should see that look on his face. Like, he felt so stupid, because he remembers when he told me that you know, a couple of weeks prior. And I just, you know, just if I can make somebody stop their wheels, you know, stop the wheels from turning, and maybe think about maybe how they treated somebody, and maybe do it differently. If I can teach them something, and they get something from it, then I did my job. You know what I mean?
Right.
I did my good deed for the day.
Yes.
But man, he had me boiling. I wanted to go so ghetto on that guy. I was like, what? You know, but I was like, don't do it, you know? And I had to talk myself down. But, I mean, it did pay off in the end. At the end of the day, the world doesn't like mean and ugly, and it will come back around in its own due time. As long as you don't take it upon yourself to have your own revenge or have your own get back, and just let it naturally come back around full circle, it will happen. You know what I mean?
Right.
And at the end of the day, you'll probably have the last laugh, and you'll be like, ah, you know, like that kid on The Simpsons, the bully that he goes, ah, you know?
Yeah. Yeah.
So,
yeah, Infamous. I'm not trying to get into it that deep. I'm not trying to get into it that deep. And definitely, I do see what you're saying. I'm taking everybody, and especially you. You know, you were there when through Amari situations, you know?
right.
And I don't know if you are who everybody was talking about when they were bringing that up in the situations before, because there was a couple of people when I went out to Las Vegas for that situation that people were talking about. So I don't know if they were talking about you and saying, oh, you know, somebody that was dealing with the Amari case, you know, said this, and that.
Oh, you know, I'm used to that. I've had people be F with me my whole life. You know what I mean? So my skin is pretty thick. You know what I mean? But I mean, it was a hard life growing up. You know what I mean?
Yes.
I didn't understand why people were messing with me. I had no idea why it was a constant, but it is what it is, and I guess it made me who I am today. So you know, you can call me whatever you want to call me. Just don't call me out my name, but you want to call me a crackhead? Go ahead, call me, because I know that I'm not. You know what I mean? So it doesn't bother me. So if it helps you release some anger and helps you release some of that stress, go right ahead and call me what you want to call me. It don't bother me. You know what I mean? As long as you're not calling me something, you know, like calling my kids out, you know, or you're not, you know, you're not touching a subject you're going to get a fight for, because I'm a mama bear, 100%. But you know, other than that, like nobody else, you're not financing me, you're not feeding me, and you're not doing the other end. So you really, you know, your opinion, I kind of take with a grain of salt.
Right.
And even if you were doing any of that, I still would take it with a grain of salt.
Aw, thanks. Thanks. No, it's just not in me. I mean, it definitely probably was in me a little bit ago. But honestly, if anybody comes on here doing all of that, I hope they have as much fun as they can, because I'm sorry, but I'm just not going to raise my voice any louder than it is right now.
Right,
so it'll just be like, all right.
It drives them crazy because they can't figure you out. That's what drives people crazy. When they can't figure you out, that's what drives them nuts. And when you don't tell them and you don't volunteer that information, they go crazy. I'm telling you, because people would do that and they're like, how come you get along with Audrey so well? You would talk behind my back. It's like, why don't you just ask me to my face? Like,
right.
She's easy to get along with. When she wants to be left alone, let's be left alone. But you know what I mean? When she's cool, she's cool. Like,
right.
You know, but like, why are they? Like, you won't conversate behind my back and ask the person about me when I'm like just out there. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like, why didn't you just ask me? But it's just funny because it drives people crazy when they don't know nothing about you.
They don't. And I mean, anybody could bring out anything that they want, because the only thing that I was just like kind of sus, I would say it because I'm not embarrassed of it. So I wouldn't have cared if somebody brought it out. But now that I brought it out myself, I don't care what anybody brings. Brings what you want, because either you down with me or you're not. You see where I am at this point in time. So if you want to fault me for things that I was doing in my past or things like that, and even if it came down to it, yes, I'm going to do whatever I have to do for my child, and that's period. And for my well-being in life. That's just how it's going to go. And if anybody can't respect that, guess what?
Bye-bye.
That's all I got to say. Because if you can't respect that.
Cut them off without saying anything and not engaging, it will drive them nuts. But you know what my favorite thing is my personal satisfaction is that when it drives you crazy, that it doesn't drive me crazy. That is the best satisfaction.
Exactly.
Like, you know, like when somebody's trying to make me mad, you know, and then I know they're trying to make me mad, I'm like, hey, you feeling all right today?
Yeah.
You look like you need to talk.
Right.
You need to talk. I'm here for you. You know what I mean? And then what are they going to say? No, I'm trying to make you mad and you're not getting mad.
Exactly.
Stupid.
So then who looks stupid now? Tell me, Infamous, who looks stupid at that point? Do you look stupid or do they look stupid?
Like, no, I'm mad because I can't make you mad. But that's why they're upset. That's why they're huffing around. You know what I mean? But I'll be like, if you need to talk, I just need to talk. I'm here for you. Okay? I would tell them. You know, and it's just, I love it because I love it, but I don't. You know, I wish people were a little more kind and open-minded. But I just kind of learn how to kind of for the money out of it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah. It's crazy,
I'm gonna let
infamous.
you go and let you continue with your live stream because I'm taking over and I don't want to take over.
No, you're all good. Don't ever feel like that, and no one ever feel like that. If you guys ever want to come on the panel or talk, we're all good. We're all good. And whoever doesn't have time for us,
you know what I mean? I want to let you shine and let you do your shining. You know what I mean?
thank you. So everybody, this is infamous truth teller on the phone.
Because I'll talk all day long.
All right, bye, boo.
Bye,
You
infamous.
can hit me up anytime. All right, bye. So yeah, guys, that was infamous truth teller. She was definitely in on the Mari case. If you guys can go down, I need to put playlists on there, but you can go down in my videos and look at that. And I have some more I need to put out on that. I just gotta edit it. Editing is a little bit crazy. Live, I kind of didn't like, but now I like a little bit better because I don't have to edit. So, Jeanette, what's up, Jeanette? You've been in the building. What's up?
I just text you so that you have my number.
Okay.
Or
And you're okay with? Okay, I got you because I got your name. I know exactly which number you are. Okay.
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 Or I text somebody.
And you can text me anytime.
Okay. Like, because I did see that video last night and I'm like, I don't even know how to send it. You know, when you're in your bed, you're not going to go look for the
No, yeah.
So,
but I can definitely send you things to look at because you said you wasn't following from the very, very beginning. So I can send you things to look at when you're thinking a certain way.
Okay.
I kind of can send you stuff and we can go back and forth because this is all of us. Everybody that's over here, this is not just me. This is my house, yes. But this is all of our who can be respectful. This is all of our platform.
Right.
Where if you're trying to do something good by children or a mother, a son, whatever the case may be, I'm down for you and I will lock it down here. If you got any other things you guys want us to look at, I'm down to do it. And you knew is down to do it. You knew, can you drop your link in the chat real quick? If you guys have not followed You Knew, this is my ace in the building. And she literally, like, we brainstorm, we look at things, she gives me scenarios, we go back and forth. And I think it's a great tool for me. And I don't just want to say tool like that, but you know what I'm saying? Like, we're different. We come from different backgrounds, and at the same time, we're in two different age brackets. But we can talk to each other and give each other different perspectives of things. And that's what I love about her. So if you guys can go ahead and follow her, I think tomorrow I'm going to post my most hilarious video, I think, of her. And she has great stories. She has multiple talents, you guys. Multiple talents. And I think I want to put together a little bit of clips that I can play in between things with her and the things that she can do. And definitely put that out there. So if you guys have not,
thank
you. Put her link in the chat. Go ahead and follow her, you guys.
Thank you, guys. Thank you. I appreciate that.
So I'm gonna go and show my little man, and once he goes tomorrow, dig into some things. And tomorrow, and if I find something tonight, I'll put out a little bit of something. But I'm gonna just chill and look through some things. Okay, guys.
We gotta do a live with you and your son. We gotta do the live.
Oh yeah. We're gonna go live. He has his own little page, but we gotta build and things like that.
We promised him we have to go live. Tomorrow, we're gonna do a little kid thing with him.
And that's when he gets out of school. If
he doesn't get a red card.
No, if he gets a green card, because that's the lowest good one.
No, I said if he doesn't get a red card.
He came with a yellow today, and I'm like, he's like, Mom, I got a yellow. I was like, no, Papa said green. That's the lowest good one. You got 3 other sets.
At least it's not red. You got to
No, I know. I told him that. I said, good job, Papa. At least we don't have red. I don't want to be too hard on him, but
exactly.
I just said, can we try tomorrow for a green? He said, Mom, we're going to try tomorrow for a green. I said, okay, let's go.
Tell him pinky.
So I didn't want to punish him or anything.
Swear. Do the pinky swear with him like you did with me.
No, he knows. Me and him are always honest with each other, and I tell him to keep it honest. So I'm sorry. I work so much. I'm a lot.
Oh,
no, you're not. You're not a lot. No, you're good. I love everybody that comes over here and support. Keep up the great work, Naomi. Love your content. Thank you. I you know what? Fun to be blonde. Do you know what someone told me?
Thank you.
You're saying, keep up the great work. I love your content. Somebody told me everything I posted, anything I posted is not content.
Why?
I don't have
So
content.
they don't know what they're talking about. They don't know what they're talking
And
about.
I was just like, what? But I'm not confrontational like that. So I was just like, okay. And it's crazy to me how people are saying it's hard to get watch hours and this and that. I don't have my subscribers that high, but I have my watch hours that high. So it's like, I obviously have some type of content is giving me recognition for. So I don't know what that meant. I don't know if it was like something to put me down, because a lot of the comments were to put me down. And I never wanted to be a YouTuber. Like I tell you guys all the time. Sorry. It came from me just giving information that I knew from certain cases. And I was a little bit emotional on those cases, and I feel like I should have been quiet. But if that person puts it out there, they can put it out there on certain cases, but I don't want to be involved with it. So I'm like, I don't have content, but people are constantly saying I have content. And I'm not just trying to say I'm throwing stuff out to you guys to have content. I'm really going through this as you guys are going through it. So it's like, I'm not giving you guys something I'm not going through at the same time. I'm going through this and more than you guys are dealing with, because I can't put everything I really want to put out there out. So, I mean,
I feel the same way, Fun to Be Blonde. I feel the same way. There is a couple of chats that Fun to Be Blonde put in here. One of them was approved. The other one is being held. I don't know why. It's only letters. It's weird.
And it's not letting you approve it?
It just says they can STFU girl.
I think probably because FU makes it be.
But she's not meaning that.
I know she's not meaning that, but they kind of stop stuff. So
it keeps saying error. Try again, and then it says this message is being held for review.
I have to say, China, just keep going, because your content will always improve. And there's people that will say negative things just to stop you.
Exactly.
Out of jealousy.
Straight haters.
So
you know, it hurts. It kind of hurts, and I'm not gonna get like, but it kind of hurts because the person that did it, I will never ever put them out there or anything like that, even though I think they probably would. I would always say something positive, because you know what? When I came on YouTube, I had followers from over there, and I never had to sit here and talk to myself. And I think I would have stopped at that point. I came over to my platform and I had everybody showing me love, and I still have those people showing me love. And anybody from over where they know where I'm talking about, thank you for sticking with me if you're still here. I'm just thankful.
I'm from over there.
Thankful. You're from over there, Jeanette?
Yeah.
Thank you.
You and I have been in a live before over there together.
Okay.
You know who I am, right? You kind of recognize.
I think your voice sounds familiar to me, but I didn't want to put the same thing. But your voice sounds very familiar to me, and that's why
we've been in a live together.
Huh?
We've been in a live together
That's why I was kind of okay to bring you up, and I was like, I think this is who it is, but I wasn't sure because I didn't see anything. But I think you are who I think you are.
Yeah.
And if you can, in the private chat, just write that other channel. And yeah, just put the other channel in there. I think you are who I'm thinking of. I just am like, I'm not too sure. But I was like, voice sounds
and I watch that channel, so it's just.
And I want to because I loved that channel. But to be so disrespectful to not only me, and I've done nothing wrong to you. I've always been by your side. I have always been in the background. I don't know what the thought process was on it, But to be so disrespectful to me, I'm never like that to anybody. Anybody. And I don't care what you do to me. You can come over here and say anything you want, and I'll let you express what you're going through at that point.
Right.
And okay, that's what you're going through. I'm not dealing with that, but don't do that to me, because I don't do that to anybody else. And all I've done was try to help. And this woman below me is the same exact way, and was trying to help. But I think some of the things she was doing was a little off. So I said something about it. So both me and her were like, get away, get away. And with that, I just left it alone, because the way it was done, if it was talked to me, if the person talked to me differently, separately, than trying to expose and be rude about it and nasty about it, I would have taken it differently, because I know how that person is when they're not online. They're not the same person. They're online when they're not online.
Right.
So I know how that person is, and I respect that, because we all deal with different things.
But they encouraged you from the beginning, right? They encouraged you from the beginning.
Pushed. Because you know, if you're from over there, you know I said no, I didn't want to do it. I didn't want to do it. I was scared of this. I was scared of YouTube. I didn't want to do it. So now, yes, you know that I didn't want to do it.
Well, there was originally another young lady that was up before you. And she wasn't doing like the right job, and then you came up and you were covering those stories. I remember. I saw it. I can't text you in a private, because now there's a big old restring thing on top of everybody else's head, and I don't know what that is. Hi there, thank you for choosing restring, it says.
Oh, you grabbed the wrong thing. It's supposed to say private chat.
But I don't know how to close this.
Press that arrow, sweetie.
Okay. It says find new art. That arrow's not doing it. Send us a message.
No. Okay, so are you in that box that looks like you're saying something with a smile face? That's the wrong one.
Lady, you know that we talk personally off of this. You can definitely hit me up. I'll tell you. I'm not like.
I'll just text you.
I'm not a hater. Listen to this, okay? This person told me, I bet you will never say any other channel's name on your channel, because that's just promoting them and this and that. I was confused, because I didn't understand why they were saying that. They were like, oh, I bet you wouldn't do this. I bet you wouldn't do that. And I told them, no, I wouldn't, because I didn't know who it was. And at that time, guess who it was? Right, who's below me. Right, who's had my back this whole time, which is you knew. And they kept saying, oh no, this person is this, and that. This whole journey I've had, still to this day, who do I call? I call her. She's never crossed me. I tell her everything. And so we bounce each other's ideals off of each other. And this is who this person was saying that they were getting their information on it, and they were going to use their information. They were going to use them and use them and use them. To me, that's not cool. So the person was trying to keep me away from this person. Once we got in contact, we've been like this ever since. Literally, I talk to her every day. Every single day.
Right.
Never felt not a funny bone in her body. And she probably could feel funny against me because I'm young and maybe I'm on some other stuff. Never had that feeling ever. Ever. But there I did have that feeling, and my mother told me, stop. This is not right. Stop. This is not right. And I kept saying no, because my mom is not from the States. My mom was not born here in the States. I had to help her get her citizenship here in the United States. So when people talk about people that are not from here, immigrants, things like that, I don't like it. And that's why I don't talk about race issues, and I don't like to talk about it. But when I was seeing all these things playing out, it just hurts me because everybody's from different backgrounds and things like that. I accepted you, and I felt like she should have accepted me. But instead, she kept criticizing me against other people, other channels, and things like that. And I would just listen. That's all I felt that I could do because I'm not going to argue with you. And so I just kept it at that, pretty much. So to forget all of that, let's continue on our journey to figuring out what's going on. And you guys definitely, did you drop your link in the chat, you knew?
I'll do it one more time, but I did.
Can you do that for me? And then I'm going to put up her information right here. So this, why is it not showing? So this right here is, and guys, I don't do this. I don't put no channels, no nothing, unless we're discussing it in my chat. So if I'm doing it, go subscribe to You New. So it's U space KNEW space exclamation point. And if you want to find her email her at younew2021@gmail.com. So I'm gonna wrap this up, and if anybody has anything else to say, sorry, I get like that when I start getting a little bit, and see if anybody has anything else to say. There's my IG, you can DM me there. Here's my email, you can email me there. If you guys want to show some support, help your girl out, definitely hit up that Cash App. Everything's the same. NaomiiChynaD, period. Everything else you can look up is NaomiiChynaD. Naomi with 2 I's. So I'm gonna wrap it up for tonight. We're almost going on 4 hours. And I'm just gonna see what else I can pull up. If you guys have anything, go ahead and send it to my email. And I will just I'll dig into it. All right. So bye everybody.
Make sure you guys hit that like button on your way out if you haven't done so.
Like button, subscribe, notification. And if you haven't done it already, go over to You New's channel. She has it in the chat. Go over there and subscribe.
Thank you guys.
Love all you guys.
Good night, Jeanette.
Tomorrow with whatever I find.
Good night.
Whatever I find.